What's up, guys? I'm One Mega Fan. Welcome to another night of NGS Nexus Gaming Series. Tonight we're gonna have 2 games for you. Well, 4 games, 2 matches. I guess this would be the correct way to say it. First up, we're gonna have Porkslap versus Missed My E, and then we're gonna have FML Esports versus Pathetic Wretches. That's going to be a mouthful when I'm casting. Currently, we are just waiting on the teams here. I should hopefully have contact from both of them in just a few minutes. Well, I mean, I have contact with both of them. I'm waiting for coin toss from them. They both said they needed a minute or so before we do that. So hopefully they'll jump in here soon. And then we'll get rocking and rolling. Hopefully. Maybe. I have no idea if he got that because I sent it like while he was logging in, apparently. We'll see. Hopefully, all have a wonderful day so far. I mean, the best way to bring it up is with some next game series action. So you know, that's the best thing to do. Why not? Should have a party going on here shortly. Just got to get these guys in here. I'm the only one in here. I'm all alone. I'm so alone. I know he's on. I think he got it. I don't know if he did or not. Maybe. No, not yet. Sorry, guys. Have to wait on the teams, unfortunately. Because I can't do anything without them, unfortunately. I need my teams to play the games. Maybe? No, still nobody. Sorry, guys. Got to wait. Should have run the intro longer. Oh well. Not the end of the world. That is not the right spot. That got moved. That's not good. It's not good either. What's up with this? For some reason, my system that I use for my team name placements is not playing nice as of recently. So we'll look a little closer. See if we can move that. That's better. That's looking better. Okay, still waiting for them to hop in here. Okay. Okay. Hey man, I'm just waiting on getting their captain in here. Well, this is an interesting one. I haven't had to do it before this way, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Hopefully. Okay. Okay. Sup? Sorry, I pushed talk on. This is gonna be fun. Dude, can you get on? We'll just do this in chat, I guess, with him here.
Wait, what's the plan?
We're just gonna do the coin flip via chat in here, since he can't get on Discord for some reason, and his comms are not working in game apparently either. Little old school, but it'll work. Ooh, ooh. Oh. All right, so Porkslap is going to end up at the map ban here. And again, guys, do apologize. Little out of the ordinary, but we will make it work here. Okay, they're banning towers. And then cursed. I got to follow, I think. Whoever that was, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I'll get you in a second. Just bear with me one moment here. They're going to pick Sky. Man, they know what to do. Okay. And just need one more map, and then we'll be good to go. Tomb. Alright, guys. So little old school there. So what we're gonna do? I do it over with text. So I apologize. It's a little more boring that way. Map pick is gonna be Sky Temple. So I'm gonna get teams in here real quick. Maybe if I can type. All right. So we're gonna get the teams in here. So we had a ban on Towers of Doom from the side of Porkslap, and then Cursed Hollow was the ban for Missed My E. And then we're gonna have our first map be Sky Temple, and map number 2 is gonna be Tomb of the Spider Queen. This should be a good one. Should be a good one. Let's see. So they need to go over there. All right, guys, let's keep them loaded in the lobby here, and then we'll get rocking and rolling with game number 1. Should be a good one. I'm excited as always. Can't beat some Heroes of the Storm action. Do we lose? Do we lose him? Maybe. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties, apparently. Technical difficulties. Does happen. Alright guys, we're getting loaded in here. I got 4 members of one team, 2 members on the other. Should have them in momentarily. There's a 3rd, there's a 4th, there's a 5th. So we're just waiting on one more member from Porkslap. Okay. What? His portrait doesn't match, so I don't know. Okay, make sure we got the crown on the right people, and then we'll get rocking and rolling with game number 1. Vardak, sun is shining. So you must be on the west coast, because I am on the east coast, and it is dark. I can't see how my green screen, but it's dark, because it's 9 o'clock here. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me get the readies, guys, and we'll get rock and roll with game number 1. 1 ready. I need ready number 2. Ready number 2. Ready number 2. Here we go, guys. Game number 1. Sky Temple. This is Miss My E versus Porkslap. And we're going to have first pick and ban go over to the side of Miss My E. Porkslap did choose the map. Miss My E. Curious to see what they decide to go with here. You know, we get a lot of Mayav, Medivh, Diablo bans lately. But this is not the top division. I believe this is C or D, if I remember. One of the two. Somebody can correct me. It's Division C or D. So we can sometimes see different bans out of these groups, and that's okay. It's good to have a nice change of pace. Normally, I would say we see the Mayav or the Medivh ban, whichever one they don't want. But again, knowing where we're at in what division, that may not be the priority for these teams. They may look to something like a Greymane. Diablo could be a good ban. Maybe some global pressure take off the map. They're going to take Falstad out of the runnings. Going to take that global off the books here. We'll see what Porkslap decides to do with their ban. With Falstad being gone, I mean, to me that says that you're going to see Miss My E go with a global focused comp. Because Falstad is just usually an odd ban, first ban. Unless they know something I don't. Maybe they scouted them out. They may know that Porkslap likes to run Falstad on Sky Temple, and they just rely on it heavy. If that's the case, then Falstad's a solid ban here. If I'm Porkslap, honestly, I think I would look on trying to get rid of a global you don't want. I would say Zagara or Dahaka. I feel like Dahaka would get more value consistently throughout the game, although Zagara has some great soul laning potentials. And once she has 10, if she can get Nidus going, she gets some value. They're going to ban the Chromie out here. Not going to go with a global ban. First pick here for the side of Miss My E. Be curious to see what they decide to go with here. You know, they obviously, with the Falstad ban, that shows some sort of prioritization on a global. So I would suspect that they have a global they are wanting to take here in this first spot. What that is, I'm not sure. They could go with something like an Abathur. Like I said, the Dahaka is good, and so is Zagara. You can go into Brightwing, although I wouldn't say Brightwing is a solid choice this early up in the draft. Usually your first pick, you want to be something really strong. They could also go with something more traditional, like a support or a tank in the first spot. Or maybe a DPS like a Hanzo. Or Genji. They're going to go with Mayav. Now they've taken Mayav, so I feel like Porkslap needs to get Diablo here. Or Tyrael. Or both. One of the two. I would say definitely look at the Diablo probably over the Tyrael. Gives you a little more flexibility in your draft down the line. If you go with Tyrael, it kind of restricts what you can do with your draft overall. So I think Diablo would be a good choice here in this 1-2 slot for the side of Porkslap. And as far as what else they take here, I think I'd like to see them go with a Hanzo or go with a support and then maybe ban out a support. Try to kind of support lock Miss My E if they don't take a support in their 2-3 slots here. Could be a solid option. They're going to run the timer down to about 15 seconds or so left on that timer. They're going to grab the Stukov and a Diva. So they're going to grab a tank and a support. Diva, definitely not what I was expecting here. Seems like it's an odd choice to me. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, maybe they're thinking Diva gets trapped inside Maiev wall ult. Then she just pops her bomb. And Maiev has to leave or she dies. I mean, maybe that's what they're thinking. I'm not sure. 2-3 slot here for Miss My E. I'd really love to see them go with the support so they don't have to worry about being support choked. And then a tank that they want to get. Honestly, I'd go with Diablo if they can. We got the APOC follow-up for the Maiev Warden Cage. I think that's a solid choice. And it also pairs well with Maiev's other ult with the Crystal. Locks a single player down. As long as you time it out right, you can get some value off of that and potentially get a kill from the CC there. They are going to take the Diablo, and they're going to go with the Junkrat as well. I think I like the Junkrat. Going to give them great wave clear. He can sit down in the bottom lane and be their solo lane. Does well against the Diva because he's got that nice ranged poke. And the Concussion Mine just going to mess people up. Going to mess them up. Throw them out of position. Shake them around some. Throw down those steel traps just to zone and get some vision. I like the Junkrat choice here. Now for the ban for the side of Porkslap. Honestly, I feel like, again, unless the false start was just a target ban onto Porkslap, you know that Miss Mighty's got to be thinking global of some sort here. Maybe they want to look at banning out a global. They could also look at banning out a support and try to kind of support choke Miss My E, so get rid of the Malfurion. I say Malfurion or Rhaegar, and they got rid of the Malfurion. I think that's a good choice, kind of support choke them a little bit. Miss My E, it'd be interesting to see what they decide to ban out here. They do have 2 picks left, but not until after Porkslap takes 2. Miss My E, that obviously you could tell that Porkslap probably is going to need some sort of melee or tank to go with the Diva. Diva usually fills more of a bruiser style role, not a full tank role traditionally. So probably something frontlining from them for sure. So you could look at maybe getting rid of Arthas, ETC. They're going to get rid of the Johanna. I'm not sure on the Johanna personally. Unless they're going to go like Tracer in this 4 or 5 slot. Okay, we just had somebody DC. Whee! Alright guys, let's get somebody back in here now. BC, British Columbia, Vardic? I'm assuming? Now I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it since I have to wait here for this 5th person to get in here. Yeah, British Columbia. So Canada. Love me some Canada. Got a couple great friends up in Canada. I'm assuming you're not missing those ice storms that were up there 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know if you got any of those. I had a couple friends that were in that area. They were not enjoying the cold weather so much right then. Waiting on the connection here from the 5th player for Porkslap. All right. All right, guys. Sky Temple is going to be our map here for game number 2. Yeah, so we are going to have, I think it's just going to be a Falstad ban. And then we're gonna have this. They shouldn't be thinking too much. False stat ban, and then we have the ban from Porkslap, which is the Chromie, and then we're gonna end up with, if they take it in the same order as Mayav, then it's Stukov and Diva. And then we have Diablo Junkrat. I'm psychic, guys. Ban on Malfurion. Oh. I'm futuristic, guys. I'm futuristic. Oh no, I'm running out of power, guys. I'm running low on juice. Johanna ban. Oh. Now this is where we don't know. I heard it lock, but I didn't see what it was. But they'd already decided, obviously, based off the sound we heard. Leoric. Okay. So Leoric's going to be that other front line for the side of Porkslap. Also, will probably be hanging out in that solo lane. As far as this fourth pick goes, I'd love to see them go with some sort of ranged DPS and then save that fifth pick for kind of a counter on this 4-5 pick for Miss My E. Maybe like a Li Ming, possibly, could be okay. Hanzo's still available. That's a solid choice for ranged DPS. Gul'dan could be okay. Stukov can usually keep him healed up enough. Vala and Rain are both options, but not, I wouldn't say great options against the Mayav. I'm not sure. I feel like they have to go range damage, though, here. They're going to grab Alarak. That is a lot of melee. That's a lot of melee. I feel like if you're Miss My E right now, you're just going to insta-lock a Kael'thas here, because that's a lot. That's 3 melee heroes into a Kael'thas. Oh, that's money. That is money. And then, honestly, yeah, Kael'thas and a support. Rhaegar could work nice here. Alexstrasza could be good. I'm not sure. They got some options. They could go Lily and Tyrael, although it puts a lot of work on the Junkrat Mayav, but it could still work. Running down the clock here. Got about 10 seconds left on their picks. I mean, they have to take a support, so I feel like that's Rhaegar. I think they're going to go Lucio and Arthas. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like the Arthas pick here is not going to be a hot choice into the Leo, because Leo does have that drain life. And if I'm Porkslap, I'm looking at, okay, we got Diablo, we got Arthas, and we got Mayav. I'm thinking Tychus looks really good right now. He does good on this map in general. He does have Odin to help siege or defend. You know, I think I'm liking a Tychus pick here. Could work really well. Although I do understand if they want something that's a little further back, like a Hanzo or Li Ming. They're going to go with the Hanzo. Yeah, I feel like Tychus was a solid choice there, but they go with the Hanzo. It's going to give them a little safer poke. Also give them a little more camp control ability if he talents into it at 4 and 7. Guys, this is going to be game number 1 here between Miss My E and Porkslap. Let me know in chat who you think is going to win this game. We're getting ready for game number 1 here. This should be good. Alright guys, we're going to loot in here. And El Burrito there, or El Burro, he needs to get his portrait changed, okay? He does not have the portrait synergy. I'm going to have to dock points from him. At least on the side of Miss My E, they do have all the Carbot portraits going on, so they have some synergy there. That's good. You got to have that portrait synergy. All right, guys. On the right-hand side, in the red, we are going to have Porkslap. And on the left, in the blue, we're going to have Mr. My E. Hopefully, they don't miss their E's. Talents coming in from both teams here. Looks like we will have a 5-man push here for Miss My E down the middle. And then looks like maybe like a more traditional 4... looks like they were going like 1-3-1. They were thinking about it. Leo's going to go ahead and head top early, which is interesting. We'll see if they decide to fight over the eye or not. Hanzo is still not locked in a talent. So Hanzo is going to go, what did he decide to go with? Redemption. So going to go auto attack there. Eye is picked up by the side and Miss My E for free. Leo going to be on that top lane versus the Arthas. D.Va going ahead and start trying to clear this wave out here. And pulling on the Diablo there, but not enough to get that combo off. And they're going to get that wave cleared very fast here. Junkrat already in the bottom lane working on this wave. We're going to have the rotation down from the Hanzo. Try to get this cleaned up. Unfortunately, he's not going to get really heavy wave clear until he hits his level 4. Taking a lot of damage from Junkrat here. And Junkrat gets first blood. Hanzo stepping on that concussion mine was a bad idea. And that's going to give a little bit of an XP boost here in favor of Miss My E. Now, we don't see the rotation from anybody from Porkslap. So that means if this can get cleared up fast enough by Junkrat here, they're actually going to miss soak. Yeah, they're going to miss 3 or 4 minions here. This is a big deal. That's a lot of XP this early. It's almost, he missed the whole wave. He might catch the last one. I think he got the last one, but that's a whole wave of soak, and that can add up if you let that happen a lot. Beautiful arrow, blind to the bush, going to do some nice chunk damage on the Junkrat. Do see the camp picked up here, so Siege Giant's pushing the bottom. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, we are going to see the team's just holding it down. Stugov's just like chilling with the sign. He's just like, I'm just going to leave this. This is my space and you cannot enter. Up top, we're going to have Leo versus Arthas. Leo actually winning this out so far. I love this. Stugov's just like, I am just chilling here. You're not going anywhere. I'm not going to hit my team, but I'm going to keep you shut down. Heavy pushing here from the Junkrat versus the Hanzo. Gonna start seeing damage on these towers. Getting a lot of value down here from these Siege Giants and from these waves. Forest here for both teams. Quick look at talents. Looks like Hanzo's going to go ahead and take the extra damage on the minion wave. Gonna see camps taken on the top right and left for both teams here. The Knights should get some decent value. Junkrat with the mine jump over the wall. Gonna go ahead and back away here. Don't know if he's gonna hearth or not. Love to see Hanzo soak this before he leaves. Try to get the extra pressure going down. Yeah, I like this decision. You're gonna get the extra pressure on the map before the camps come up. And by clearing this wave, they get some more soak. They kind of make it up for that soak that they missed when he was down there. And this also is going to give them some pressure onto that wall. D.Va going to go ahead and jet away here. Grab the eye. Looks like we're going to see the top temple. Some shots channeled already in favor of Miss My E. And they can just give this up and trade if they want here. No real reason to fight over this at this point. They are getting the middle shots fully. So they stole a few off the top. So they're going to come out ahead overall here. D.Va trying to slow down the push from Miss My E and protect her minions. Leoric not going to get pulled in. Arthur's still going to get pulled and silenced. D.Va's going to go ahead and throw in the mech with the bomb. Arthur's going to take a lot of damage. We'll make it out A-okay here. And we're going to see that. That's going to be temples here. And like I said, a little bit more value over to the side of Porkslap just due to getting those few shots up top. Diablo was soaking middle here after he got that, so they did not miss any extra soak there. Still have a slight XP advantage. Obviously, Diablo not who you want in your solo lane. Talents looking at here, nothing out of the ordinary as far as I can tell at this point. Hanzo still has not picked up his level 7 quite yet. Pull gonna miss, but the silence will connect. Arthas versus Leo up top. Arthas is just having a tough time against this Leoric. Middle lane, we're going to have a little bit of poke back and forth. Graysville, how you doing, man? Yeah, I love this little bit of poke here in the middle from both teams. I don't think they get a kill or anything off of it, especially against the D.Va. That's just probably not going to happen. Junkrat Diablo going to go ahead and take these Siege Giants, get this pressure going bottom again. Hanzo was able to get most of this tower. Looks like, yeah, they will get that with the minions. So bottom lane going to be pretty much even structure-wise. Temple going to activate in just about 20 seconds. Again, we're just going to see the teams poking back and forth here. Neither team is going to have 10 quite yet. Leo does stop the back from Arthas, and this is actually important here. This is going to keep Arthas from getting healed up as quickly and making that rotation. It was great for Leo. Got to get him down to under half health. Now Leo's able to make this rotation while Arthas hearths, and this is going to give him time and give them a slight advantage with a quick time for a 5-man down here. Lucio in the middle going to be bopping away at this wave. I really wish he was down with his team right now. He's not going to get as much value being up there. We're going to see the charge on to Stukov there from the Diablo. He will be able to walk out of that. Okay, no follow-up, unfortunately. And now we have a 5v3 for a short period of time. Going to see the push in here from the side of Miss My E. Hanzo looks like may have DC'd, however, the teams have to pause per the rules. There's the pause. 10 is both here. And guys, we have a quick pause here, which is good because I think my computer just started making noise. So hold on just a moment. Alright, so I think my computer's okay. Just so you guys know, small chance the stream may crash. If that happens, I will be back as soon as possible. Just so you guys are clear if that happens. Hopefully not, but just in case it does. Guys, we're going to have the pause still continuing. No Hanzo back yet. Okay. Okay, get the readies here. 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, we did have the fight going on. APOC did go down. We're gonna see the back out here. Hanzo is gonna survive. Junkrat with the Riptide though, not able to connect. Hanzo with a great leap over the well there to get out of this. First kill gonna be on the Mayav there. Bunny Hop gonna go in. The big dive in from the Alarak. Gonna get the kill on the Junkrat there. It's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Silence gonna come out. They do get the pick with the Drain Hope and the Hanzo arrows onto the Arthas. So a 3-for-0 trade in favor of Porkslap, and they're going to get the rest of these temple shots here. This won't be enough to take it down completely, but with D.Va pushing and this wave, they should be able to get this no problem. Team's going to make the rotations to the top and middle lanes to get Soak. On the left-hand side, we're going to see Miss My E go ahead and grab this camp up here. Get that additional pressure onto the map. Arthas or Leo already soaking the top lane. I wonder if they'll put somebody else. I wonder if they'll put Junkrat versus the Leo. Arthas has been having a bad time versus this Leo up top. So I'd be interested to see if they make that choice to go ahead and rotate him up instead. So far, Junkrat's going to be down here poking away at these waves. Leo kind of chilling top by himself. I definitely think that Porkslap could have taken the fort down in the bottom there. They had all 5 members. I think pushing in there would have given them some good value. Possible rotation here. Nope, they're just going to send the Mayav down versus the D.Va here. And as far as ultimates go, nothing out of the ordinary here from either team. D.Va taking a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. Maev does have her ult up. In the top lane, we're going to have Leoric trying to deal with this wave versus the Arthas. May have kind of a rough time here, but we're going to do his best to get it cleaned up. Middle lane, we're going to see Stukov's just like, no, this is my area again. You cannot come here. We're going to have temples spawning top and bottom. Either way, as long as one temple goes to Porkslap, they will get a fort off of this. They do have their 13s as well. Looks like they're going to go ahead and make their rotation here to the night camp. Quick look at talents while we watch them take this. Going to see nothing, again, nothing too odd or out of the ordinary in my opinion. Off a quick look there. Siege Giants were picked up bottom for the side of Miss My E. They should get some nice pushing power. I definitely think that somebody from Porkslap does need to rotate and respond. Obviously, this temple is going to get this fort. That makes sense. I mean, if they just try to trade push and with camps and towers or temples, I feel like the team that's going to come out ahead is going to be Miss My E. Mostly because Siege Giants just are going to do more damage to those structures. And Junkrat can take the other one. So there's going to be 4 Siege Giants once he picks this up. Pushing this bottom lane. And if nobody responds from Porkslap, this could easily be a keep wall here. Especially if Miss My E wants to push it. They're going to send Junkrat and Maev, it looks like top, to go ahead and help deal with this. Keep wall is under pressure now. See, I think Junkrat should come up here and clear this wave out. That would have given them a little extra pressure. Unfortunately, Giant's not going to get much value here. Arthas was able to clean this up. We do see the boss rotation here from the 4-man from Miss My E. Kind of risky here, but they're going to go for it. Got the boss down to about half health or so. As far as ults, they do a Junkrat ult to knock people off. So as long as he stays back, they should be okay. This is going to be spotted out. Concussion going to go out. APOC are really weirdly timed. There's going to be the grenade. And actually, we're going to see the kill initially on the Alarak there. Knockback from the concussion mine, going to blow the D.Va back away. Boss will go over to the side of Porkslap. And Tomb going to catch multiple members, but Lucio's there to break it down and get the shield going. You're going to get the kill here onto Leoric. Another kill onto the D.Va. Root onto the Stukov here. I do not think he makes it out of this alive. That's going to be a 4-for-none trade here. Boss pushing this bottom lane. Junkrat with the beautiful angle there. Trying to get the Hanzo. Not able. Diablo going to go deep though. He's going to die to towers. He does have souls, but got a little too greedy there. I think he thought he was going to catch the angle to get this, but he just did not. Went right on through, which is... I don't think he can charge through that normally. I don't think. But I guess it's possible. Alarak going to take a lot of damage. Going to die again here. 16 here for the side of Miss My E. They're going to get some nice push here. I think they might be able to take this keep even if they're careful. Diablo going to go ahead and take vision up in the top. We're going to see the Entomb go down with the silence behind it. There's going to be the pull on the 2. Going to see the D.Va mech fall here. Leo taking a lot of damage. Going to fall again. More XP and more kills going over to Miss My E. They don't even need Diablo. He's still not back yet. Junkrat with the Riptire. Going to get some nice spread damage on the enemy team. And that's going to be the keep falling in favor of Miss My E. Are they going to go for more or back out? Looks like they're going to go back out here. That was a lot of value there off of that push. Great job from Miss My E here. Looks like they're going to make the rotation to the temple here. I'm interested to see what we see Porkslap do. They do not have their 16 quite yet. They do have all 5. They clean up a few minions middle. Looks like they may just straight push this forward. No, looks like they're going to... Okay, so they're rotating down. Looks like they are going to take the fight. D.Va's a little late to the party here. Junkrat going to spot out the Leo, knock him back here. Diablo's going to step off the point. Sonic's going to go down. Leo's looking for that Entomb. APOC going to come down, get the nice flip combo onto the Alarak. The question is, can they get the kill or not? D.Va mech going to go down. Explosion going to go off here. Will it get any kills? No, it's not. Junkrat with the concussion mine to blow it away. Pick on Alarak and on D.Va here. There's 2 kills so far. We're going to see Leoric fall as well. Maev will get killed, making it a 1-for-3 trade in favor of Miss My E. Miss My E showing great, just great team fight control. Doing a great job working together, confirming these kills here. And they're going to finish taking these temple shots from the bottom shrine. We'll probably see them look to invade here. Middle fort will fall to minions, but at the end of the day, that's not a big deal. Junkrat can actually blow the tire, chase down Hanzo here. He gets a nice knock. Can Diablo get the shove? Diablo gets the combo into the wall and the kill. One more kill and more XP over to the side of Miss My E. They are not missing their E's so far today. Gonna steal the Siege Giants here. We'll see if this 4-man decides to rotate now. My Ev is up. My guess is they will go to clear this middle wave. It is pretty backed up here. Same thing with the top. We're gonna see Night Camp taken on the right-hand side of the map for the side of Porkslap. They're going to try to get some pressure on the map. They need to try to soak, and they also need to try to fight before 20. They have even talent tiers. The levels aren't even, but the talent tiers are even, so they need to fight before 20 gets hit. Oh, shit, guys. I am sorry. I am sorry. I forgot to switch it over. I apologize. My bad. I mean, at least you got the audio. Just missed that good team fight, too. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're gonna see the push in here. Night Camp's coming. Mayav gonna go in hard. Gonna go for the pull here. Not actually gonna get pulled. Bunny Hop gonna come out. Not really gonna get any value though. Alright, guys. Again, sorry about that. I thought we had switched over there. Defense here. Oh, the Entomb is actually going to catch Mayav. There's the Hanzo arrow. Apoc go to help zone. Break it down from Lucio. Going to get those shields with that sound barrier. First kill going to be the Leoric here. Looks like next to fall will be D.Va and Alarak. D.Va going to actually pop out the mech in time to get the bomb off. And we're going to see some heavy push here on to the Arthas. Explosion from the Junkrat Reptile actually going to keep Arthas alive. Apoc combo onto the D.Va. They want the kill on her. Stukov with a nice shove to get Mayav out of the way. And D.Va will survive here. Double temples and 20 in favor of Miss My E. Quick look at 20 talents here. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Lucio has not picked this up quite yet. It looks like they're going to go for the possible invade here on this middle one. Junkrat doing some nice damage to the D.Va down here in this bottom lane. These two need to be careful. They can definitely just give this up if they want. Catapults are now going to be up to the core of Porkslap. They will need to have somebody back defending this. Alarak did just, looks like either spawn or hearth back, one of the two. Alarak's not dealing with the... What? He's got to clear these catapults up. He's going to try and save the keep first. I think this is a solid choice. But their core is starting to take damage now. I believe. There you go. There's the core damage. The shields are bugged in the UI. I do apologize, guys. That's a Blizzard problem. Meanwhile, in the middle, we actually see the fight. Arthas going to get blown up here before the sound barrier comes out. D.Va Mecha to come down. Hanzo arrow to keep him trapped there. Not quite able to get anything done, though. Lucio gonna boop away. Junkrat will fall here. Will Diablo fall as well? Apoc gonna come out just to try to zone. Unfortunately, not gonna work. Leo on the chase here. Lucio with another boop. It should be okay here. And Lucio and Diablo will make it out. This is gonna be a heavy camp rotation now for the side of Porkslap. They have a chance to come back here in this game. Gonna grab the Siege Giants and rotate to the boss here. This will give them a chance to get 20, which is good for them. Siege Giants will be cleaned up extremely quickly. And they know they're taking boss, so they can't go in on this. They know they can't go in on this. They go in on this, they lose the game automatically. So we're going to see the Hanzo Hearth. Looks like going to go ahead and clean up these waves that are pushed up here. This is boss going to be pushing. 20 is now here for the side of Porkslap. So they have even talent tiers now. Hanzo gonna push those waves back up so they don't have to worry about it. Boss is now here. Poke is starting from the Junkrat here. He's really their main range damage, so he's going to have to do his best just to get the damage in on it. Stukov with the silence over the gate just to make sure that no melee heroes can walk up and get any value there. Stun going to come off with the pull, but the silence will not come out. Warden's Cage comes down. Diva Mech, Hanzo Arrow not going to connect. Diva Mech not going to get any value. Alarak going to charge in, but not going to connect. Lucio going to break it down. They will get the pick on Alarak here. Apoc going to come down, connect with 3 members here. Leoric Extreme Low is going to fall here. Looks like the next heal will be on the Diva Mech here. Diva will fall. Boss defended. 3-for-1 trade in this fight so far. Miss My E is still on the chase here. But honestly, if they get both these temples, they win. Like, they just have to walk to the temples and they win the game. Junkrat able to get the dismount on the Hanzo. Hanzo should have to jump over the wall there. Did not have the agility up. Gonna get pulled back in. Stukov with a nice shove. We'll get the jump over. Hanzo will make it out okay. We're gonna see temples now picked up for the side of Miss My E. Top E is going to start falling. There goes both the keeps. Shot's now going to go on to Core here. And Core will start to fall. Shield is going to be falling in just a second. Shots from top and bottom. They have to get on one of these shrines and stop it. But unfortunately, even stopping this one, I don't think will help. Hanzo not able to connect with the arrow. They do get the shot stopped. But top shrine is picked up by Maev. And that should end the game. GG, congratulations. Game number 1 going over to Missed My E. Taking the first game in this series. Again, guys, I do apologize about that. I did not realize. I thought we switched scenes after that pause, but I may have forgot to hit the button. Again, I do apologize. Quick look, guys, at the talents for you all in case anyone is curious. Also, the stats. And then, guys, we're going to be going over to Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm going to get that game set up right now. Tomb of the Spider Queen is a good Hanzo map, so hopefully we'll see the Hanzo make an appearance again. Alright, guys, we're getting teams loaded up in here. We will get rocking and rolling with game number 2. Just waiting on the teams to all get into this party. Alright, swap with that, swap with, and swap with that. Okay. You get the ready from the teams, we'll get rocking and rolling. Alright, I got the readies. The teams are ready to go. Game number 2, Tomb of the Spider Queen, is going to be our map here. Why are we not? Apparently we're having issues tonight, guys. I do apologize. This is not normal. Hopefully we'll get it fixed up here before the next set of games. First pick and man going to go over to the side of Porkslap. They're going to get rid of that Junkrat. Alright, so Junkrat gone. Diablo gone. Will we see the Mayav from Porkslap? I mean, as far as last game went, I feel like Mav got a lot of value with the Warden's Cage. Like, a ton of value with the Warden's Cage. Yeah, so the Warden's Cage value last game, I don't think they want to give that away again. I feel like they have to take it. They're actually going to go with Sonya, though, and get an early solo laner. Interesting. And then for the side of Miss My E, they have 2 picks here. Honestly, I think they grab Maiev again, and I would say Hanzo. Hanzo gets a lot of value here. They pair well together. Dragon's Arrow pairs well with the Warden's Cage. They're going to get the Maiev, and they're going to get the Johanna. Johanna, a popular tank for this map in that 4-man rotation between top and mid. So solid choice. She's able to clump up those waves, make it easier to knock them down and get those gems as quickly as possible and get that rotation moving. Stukov pickup here for the side of Porkslap does not surprise me after last game. Stukov had some nice silences, and he liked to just zone off areas. Varian going to be the main tank here for the side of Porkslap, have a little bit of lockdown potential. Also kind of makes it a little harder for the enemy teams to go with something like a Tracer with the high mobility, because it's easier to lock her down, knowing that most likely he will go taunt for the extra HP buff. Bans here for the second phase, first ban of the second ban phase. There we go. Say that 10 times fast. Is going to be from Miss My E. Honestly, with what they're looking at right now, I feel like you get rid of something you don't want to play against as far as DPS goes. Obviously, you can take your soul lane and your DPS in your next rotation, given that you already know what they have for their soul lane and you know what they have for their support. So you don't want to ban a support, you don't need to ban a tank, and you don't need to worry about soul lane. So it's just a DPS you don't want to play against. They go with the Jaina. Jaina's a good choice. Ring of Frost has some nice pairings, and also with the taunt, like being able to hold people still long enough for Jaina to get a blizzard or 2 off, could get some nice value. So Jaina going to be off the table here for Porkslap. Porkslap now has the ban option. We'll see what they decide to go with here. It looks like they are going to go ahead and ban out that Hanzo. I think that's a solid choice. Hanzo gets a lot of value, like I said, on this map. Now for the picks, here's what I'd say. Normally, I would say you want to grab your support and your solo lane, and then leave your DPS for last. But given what's been drafted so far for Porkslap, I really feel like the DPS mage, I'm assuming they're going with a mage, needs to be grabbed by Miss My E in this rotation, and their support. The solo lane can flex a little bit based off of what gets picked up in the 4-5 here for the side of Porkslap. I think I'd love to see a Gul'dan here with something like a Rhaegar or a Malfurion. Gul'dan has great wave clear. You already know there's going to be 2 frontliners, so you're going to be able to get that poison damage off fairly easy. Yeah, I think Gul'dan's the call here. They're going to go with Blaze for the soul lane and grab the Gul'dan. Somebody spent some gems, got that sexy new Gul'dan skin, which means the support will be the last pick here for the side of Miss My E. As far as the 4-5 here for Porkslap, you kind of know what they're going for support. I feel like as far as DPS goes, a Kael'thas would serve them really well. Going to have nice wave clear, be able to sit a little bit further back, get some spread damage with the Maiev, Johanna, and Blaze. And then as far as the other damage dealer or whatever they want to put in that 5th spot, honestly, you can go with almost anything. I mean, you got to go something kind of damagey, but you already got the Sonya and the Varian. So that's your soul lane, your tank, and your Sonya kind of is bruisery, so she can be up front with the Varian. I don't know, maybe a specialist like a Zagara. Okay, so they're going to go Ragnaros, Kerrigan. So this is a full in dive comp with no range DPS at all. Normally, I would say, Miss My E, you want to grab a Tychus or like a Kael'thas right now, but you already have the Gul'dan, you have to grab your support. See, this is why if you hold your soul lane, you have a few more options. Like, I feel like you could also look at an Arthas instead of a Blaze, but now they're stuck on that support option. I think you go Malfurion still. Malfurion, the root's going to provide some nice peel for your team. You can dump mana directly onto Gul'dan, so he doesn't have to life tap. I think that's the best option right here, is a Malfurion for the support. We will see if Miss Mai agrees. They're going to go with Uther. So I'm assuming it's D-Shield, so they can save any single person they want. He has great burst heals, although Gul'dan does suffer with an Uther because it's usually hard to keep enough heals on him to keep, like, he's got to keep life tapping. So he's going to keep you going through his health to attack. So at a certain point, you end up at a point where it's like, do I heal my Gul'dan? And if I can heal Gul'dan and give him health so he can life tap for mana and do more damage in this team fight. Or do I save somebody and heal them? But then Gul'dan can't do any damage because he can't life tap and he has no mana. Like, that's why Uther doesn't pair well with Gul'dan, is because you are forced to choose which one is more important. If you go to something that's a spread heal, like a Lucio, Malfurion, something that can keep the heals going around the team, I feel like you just get a lot more value. Guys, this is going to be game number 2. We'll see how the draft pays off here for both these teams. Really interested to see how Porkslap executes here. Porkslap in the red on the right-hand side. Going to be rocking it out with a Sonya top, although Sonya usually solos bottom. But we'll see what they do. They do the Ragnaros too. On the left-hand side, we're going to have the 5-stack here. Miss My E in the blue. Trying to keep up the win streak here. They have 1 win, looking for win number 2. Good luck, have fun coming out in the chat. We will see the Clash Center here by the teams. Quickly hit talent so far. Kerrigan going to go in to the sharpened blades. Seems like they're going full on blow up. Like, that's their goal. Kerrigan combo, blow up. This is going to be interesting, guys. I'm excited for this. Sonya going to go ahead and be in the bottom lane already. Blaze is top, which is an odd choice. Again, normally you want your solo lane in that bottom. Johanna is going to be the one down in the bottom. So it looks like we will not see a rotation here from the teams. At least not for the side of Miss Mai, and I feel like that's going to put them at a disadvantage. Porkslap just going to have a little bit better time with this rotation. Johanna going to come up from the side. I do have Maev now in the bottom. Kerrigan going to connect the pull, but not the stun with anybody. Blaze versus Rag here in the top. This is just weird. I'm not used to a 1-3-1, guys. Okay, I'm not used to 1-3-1. Normally, guys, you have your solo laners in the bottom lane here. This would normally be Blaze versus the Sonya. And then you have teams rotate from middle to top using these side lanes to keep soak rotation going. We kind of see Rag hanging top, and then we see 1 or 2 members from Porkslap rotating occasionally. Same thing with Miss My E, the Husband rotate a lane occasionally. Gul'dan can rotate down, put some damage on to this Sonya. Do they have the pull? They do not have the pull available. Sonya will make it out A-okay here. Stukov going to rotate down, possibly drop a heal. We'll see. Sonya does have great self-sustain. Combo not going to connect with anybody here. Meanwhile, Rag is going to go ahead and turn in, push them all the way to the gate here. Gonna start having some light tower damage. So far, Porkslap doing a great job in these lanes, keeping the pressure up. And they're also starting to get some slow turn-ins here, which is good for them. Talents picked up here for both sides. I will confirm real quick. I believe that is a taunt. That is a taunt variant, which is what we assumed we would see. I love this the short turns from the side of Porkslap, just making sure they slowly get gems turned in here. Love to see somebody rotate down, give Sonya just a slight break, let her get her 14 gems in. Stun on to the Ragnaros here. Dive on the back lane though. Combo's going to go out, not going to be able to get the kill on Gul'dan. Rag will make it out as well. Stun going to come out onto the Kerrigan. Heal going to spread. Stukov going to get his team healed right back on up. They're going to miss a few minions here, but they will still get the gems. Bottom lane, Sonya did grab those Siege Giants to try to get some extra value. Does have 17 gems on her so far. I'd love to see her turn in here. Gonna try to pressure off the Mav here. We're gonna see the rotation in from Gul'dan. Sonya backing out just in time. It's gonna go ahead and Hearth. Up in the top, guys, we're going to see the continued light turn-ins here from the side of Porkslap. Taunt combo going to go out. Not going to connect with the pull stun combo from Kerrigan. She's just been a little off on these combos so far, unfortunately. Going to make it a little tough for her. Sonya actually going to be coming up to the top. Now rotating down into this bottom area. Looks like she's going to go ahead and go for this turn-in here. Mayave is going to get some pressure on this wall from this mini wave, so this XP will be missed. But it's only 3 minions. They get the web weavers in. I think this is a good call for the side of Porkslap. We'll see how they decide to push this up here. Kerrigan combo come out. Gonna get the pull, but not gonna get the stun connection. 7 is here for Porkslap and Miss My E. Talent's starting to get locked in. First web weaver phase in favor of Porkslap is going to be pushing now. We'll see what they decide to do with this here. Stukov going to kind of zone off on this. Varian trying to get some nice poke damage onto the Johanna. Top lane, we're going to see Kerrigan and Rag pushing in here, and Sonya in the bottom. Rag is fairly low. Needs to be a little careful here. They will get the wall up top. Meanwhile, in the middle, Webweaver will fall without getting too much value. Bottom lane, Sonya did get the gate down. Going to get pulled back in. Webweaver is fairly low. Looks like it will fall here, but not before both the towers fall. Honestly, for a 5-minute Webweaver phase, they got some decent value here. Oh no, Sonya fairly low. Going to go back in and will not make it out. Going to lose 8 gems. Thankfully, not losing too many there. Varian going to make the rotation down here. Does have the taunt available to him. Gonna go hard here with this 3-man on to Rag. I don't think Rag makes it out. Trying to self-sustain through it. Kerrigan going to dive in. Gets the stun on Johanna, but not able to get much else. That's a few more gems lost for the side of Porkslap. We'll see if we can get a turn in here from Miss My E. See if they can get their Webweavers down and pushing. And if they play this right, they might be able to snowball off of the 10 here from this Webweaver phase. Sonya working on the night camps on the right-hand side. Now this will help counter this pressure from the Webweavers. Looks like Varian going to make the rotation in just to help her clean this up a little bit quicker. This will help the middle lane. We're going to see the heavy push in here from this 4-man. Ragnaros does have his trait available to take over this fort if necessary. Kerrigan going to come down as well. Silence from the Stukov going to try to cut the team off here a little bit. Ragnaros going to go ahead and take over. Going to start dumping damage onto the back line. Webweaver's top and bottom, though, are getting free push right now. Night Camp is still alive. Kerrigan rotate up to the top to start to try to clean this up some. You see the rotation from the rest of Porkslap, or at least part of them, 3 members. Stukov with a nice silence in front of the gate. Going to actually help keep Varian alive there by having that silence down. 10's being picked up here. Is that a... Hold on, guys. Hold on. Kerrigan took a very interesting 10. We'll talk about it in just a second. She does fall here. Bunker drop. Blaze does get the stun on 2. Webweavers are done. Bottom is being pushed up heavy by Rag. Night Camp getting a lot of value too here. Do we see the turn in? They don't have... They have just enough to turn in right now. So quick look at talents here. Kerrigan went with the Ultralisk. I had to look at it because I couldn't remember what it was called because it's been so long since I've seen it. Interesting choice. Not something we normally see. Maybe they're hoping to poke down the backline with it. Normally, Kerrigan would want to go with the Psystorm. Give herself a little more protection. Otherwise, for ults, nothing out of the ordinary. Warren's going to come down on the 2. Kerrigan going to get stunned here. We'll get the pull, but not going to make it out. Sonya falls as well. It's another 2-for-0 trade. Blue Web Weaver's now pushing. This should be a keep up, or a 4 up in the top. Maybe value on the keep. Rag pushing with these Siege Giants in the bottom. Now, these Siege Giants will help kind of de-push this Web Weaver just a little bit. Pull on the Ragnaros here. I think he can make it out. I don't know. Oh! The jump from Maiev, and Maiev will get the pick here. Thankfully, the Siege Giants were able to get some damage down onto this Web Weaver. Meanwhile, up in the top, we're going to see the blind out onto Blazing the Bunker. Poison damage coming out from Gul'dan. That's 1 kill. Stukov will be 2. That's going to be 3 kills in favor of Miss Mai here. This fort will fall. Maiev going to rotate to the middle lane here just to help push with this Web Weaver. Keep these 2 zoned off here. Kerrigan going to go in, but not have the combo available to connect on the Maiev. Fort did fall. Second fort fall in here. And this is going to be a 13 talent advantage for Miss Mai. Slowly coming back here in this game. Looks like the members may need to tap the well here. They're going to go ahead and grab the Knights. Now, neither team has turn in right now. Boss is available for both teams to fight over. Ragnaros did finally finish his level 1 quest. Uther the only one with an uncompleted quest so far, it appears. Taunt gonna go out, but the pull here may happen. Blaze of the beautiful bunker to cut off the in-between. Stukov with a massive shove gonna get Johanna out of the fight, but we're gonna have the kill on Varian here first. Silence gonna come out. D-Shield as well. Kill on the Kerrigan. Sonya gonna fall here. Rag falls here. That's gonna be a 4-for-0 trade so far. Stukov the only one to survive. And honestly, I'm surprised we don't see a camp invade or a push for the boss. Looks like they are going to go ahead and invade the night camp here for Porkslap. Miss Mai going to try to get some nice pressure going in this middle lane with the double night camp onto this wall. They should definitely be able to keep wall pressure here. Stukov going to get the silence down. Going to try to start going ahead and getting this cleaned up. We're actually going to see the hearth from 2 members here from Miss Mai. They're going to go ahead and get fully healed up. Just take the camp as their prize, not having to worry about that. Blaze looks like he's rotating down with the Gul'dan to go ahead and clean up this wave. This is a lot of gems, a lot of XP. And they are slowly getting closer to the number of gems they need to turn in. They need 3 more? 3 more gems if my caster math is correct, which is this bottom wave. We're going to grab the Siege Giants here. Johanna will spot out the rotation. Nobody checked the bush. So Johanna's just chilling. This is going to be a 3v5 here, unfortunately. Bunker going to go down. Massive shove going to get a nice push on Johanna, but unfortunately the Warden's Cage came down first. That's 2 kills. And we're going to see more push in here from the side of Miss Mai. 16 picked up. They now have enough gems to turn in and get this. Ultralisk is out working on that wave. Now, Ultralisk does get some nice value if you get to 20. Because you can take the reborn one where it just keeps coming back over and over again. Gul'dan going to turn in here to get this second Web Weaver phase. They're going to prep up this bottom lane. I would really love to see them make the rotation mid to go ahead and clean up mid and top and just try to keep those pressured. We're going to see Gul'dan start to rotate up. Go ahead and try to clear this wave up real quick. It's going to give them some additional pressure in this. For those of you who don't know, Web Weavers will spawn to where the waves meet. So if you can push up your waves, you'll get a little more value here. So Web Weaver should land right about here in the center of our screen. No, it's actually going to go all the way up to the wall, it looks like. You can see the 3-man here coming from the side. Stukov with a nice silence. Johanna go ahead and ult, get the stun. Pull comes in on 2 with the blind. Blaze stun on top of it. Fear comes out on top of that with a Horrify. That's going to be a quick 2 kills on Sonya and Rag. Rag not going to be here to defend from this. This is going to hurt. This is possibly going to be keep falling here. This 5-man pushing up this middle lane. This is not looking good for the side of Porkslap. Stun going to go in on here. Nice shove from Stukov, but he's not healing while the shove is going on. Blaze pushed all the way back to the fort. Warden's Cage going to go down. Stukov going to be able to make it out, get the silence down behind just to protect his team from any additional push-in. They just take this. They just need to walk in and take this. They have 5 members. Rag just took over middle, so they guarantee that they get this for now for free. Middle keep has fallen. Bottom lane, we're going to see the Web Weaver get the wall down here, which is going to be great for the side of Miss My E. Top keep is extremely low. Like, Gul'dan can walk up with Blaze and just knock it down for nothing. Gul'dan going to keep throwing that poison out there. Try to go ahead and keep the enemy team down on their HP. Trading his mana for Stukov's. Well, Weaver phase is over. The question is what do we see Miss My E do? They don't have their 20s yet. 16 is almost here for Porkslap. Because Porkslap almost has their 16s, they can't really go for boss yet. Now, once they get their 20s, they definitely could go for boss. Looks like they're going to make the rotation down to the Siege Giants here. 16 picked up for the side of Porkslap. They're going to be up on the top half. Going to try to turn some in. Not going to have quite enough for a full turn in, but going to get in 43. That will get them short by about 12. And they're going to start to make rotations. Night Camp going to be picked up here for the side of Miss My E. Just try to keep the pressure on the map as much as possible. 16's here. 20's not here yet. I mean, if I'm Miss My E, you know they're not getting gems because they're not on the map. You have camps in your favor. So wait for them to make a mistake and get the engage. There's the charge on to the Rag. The poison damage is going to do so much. Stukov gets a nice shove, but unfortunately will not save his Ragnaros. Another kill in favor of Miss My E. Catapult's pushing down this lane with the Night Camp and the 5-man. Warriors King is going to go down. Johanna with the ult onto 2 here. Blaze going to charge in. Kerrigan gets a nice stun onto 3. Stukov will be able to limp away, but Sonya will not. Sonya falls. Lots of damage going out onto Varian. He will fall as well. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade so far. 3 catapults and a Night Camp. This may be GG. Kerrigan extremely low here. Johanna just buying time for her team. Shields falling. And that is going to be game, guys. Congratulations to Miss My E taking this series 2-0. Winning it here with this impressive showing. Alright guys, quick look at talents for you guys, for anyone curious, and stats. Gul'dan did damage. 51,000 damage. Now Kerrigan, I feel like with this all-in like melee style comp, they really need to, first of all, I think the Ultralisk was the wrong choice here. I think she really needs to go her other ult, get the AoE damage, get the shields. Kerrigan needs those shields to survive. Stukov's just not going to be able to keep her up enough. And I feel like Sonya should have went leap. Kerrigan dive, stun, and then you get the leap on top of it. I feel like that would give them a little more kill potential and possibly help turn those fights, especially with the Ragnaros Sophia smash on top of it. Like, that's 3 single target stun ults or talents that can like lock somebody down. They have the Varian too. So like Varian can lead up with the taunt. Kerrigan drops the stun underneath. Sonya leaps on top. That's a stun. Kerrigan spikes come up. That's a stun. Rag drops his hammer. That's a stun. And if in that whole CC chain they have not died yet, they're pretty close to it. I mean, let's be honest. So I think it was just it was a good idea for a comp. I think the talents, it was just poorly executed with the talents they had chosen here. But there's always next week come back. Porkslap does have more games, I know. So hopefully we'll see them come back and win some games. Guys, that is this series, this 2-game series. Next series is going to be FML Esports. I'm gonna mess it up and say LFM. I almost guarantee it. MFL Esports versus a pathetic Wretches. That is going to be coming up here at 10:30. So about 20 minutes or so. What we're going to do is we're going to put the stream just on the Be Right Back screen until we get closer to that start time. So guys, feel free to hang out and just chill and chat. And then we'll be right back here soon in a few minutes. I will go ahead and put some pretty music on. Maybe. It's loading. Alright guys, but yeah, we will be right back. I'll put some music on, and like I said, we'll be back here in about 15 minutes or so. About 10 to 15 minutes roughly. 10 to 15 minutes before the start of that game. I hope you guys will join me then. If you are unable to join me for that match, if it's late for you like it is for me right now, it's already after 10 for me. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Up above is the follow button. You want to press that? I would appreciate it more than you know if you gave me a follow. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Heroes of the Storm and PUBG. A few other games occasionally as well. Mostly Heroes though, and we almost always have a cast each night. At least one, if not two, sets of games. Appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. If you guys really enjoy the cast, up above there is a subscribe button. Press that. You can sub for free with Amazon Prime, doing Twitch Prime, and you get free games. And right now you get free Heroes of the Storm loot. You get an exclusive mount, and you get 5 loot boxes. And then next month you get 5 more loot boxes. So it's totally worth doing it because you get free loot boxes. If you're already paying for Amazon Prime, why not link it? Use that free sub and get your free stuff in game. Guys, thank you for joining me if you guys cannot stay. Otherwise, I will see you all in a few minutes when we get started with the next set of games. See you all in a bit. What's up, guys? I'm One Mega Fan. Welcome to some more NGS action. Thank you guys for sticking around after that first series. Coming up right now, well, as soon as we get everybody in here, I get in contact with everybody, we're going to have FML Esports versus Pathetic Wretches. I have heard from FML Esports. I have not heard from Pathetic Wretches. So hopefully we'll get word from them shortly. I've DM'd a couple of them on here so far. I've not had any luck with their battle tags. At least in the NGS in-game thing. So I'm not sure. He's in there. Alright. Hey. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. I was trying to look for you, Harth, on the Battle.net chat, but I didn't see you in there.
Oh yeah, well on Battle.net I'm ROTH, not HROTH. That's the issue.
Oh, okay, ROTH. Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. No, just are you in the NGS channel?
I sure am. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, just
I don't see you.
I don't see you in there.
Let me see if I'm appearing offline.
Ooh, that should be it.
Trying to hide.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
I'm online.
Why doesn't it show you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, well, if you see
You want to see me for request?
if you see me, whisper me on there. That is, I'll have your
Okay.
thing to link you into stuff. Would one of you like to defer the coin flip to the other?
I don't really care either way.
I'll defer.
Okay. So let's see. Let me get my notepad out. All right. So Pathetic Wretches will be calling the coin flip. What would you guys like to call?
Tails, please.
Tails.
That is weird.
We have heads. So Kendo, you guys have first pick
Okay,
for the bands.
We ban Braxis.
I'd
Okay.
like to ban Towers of Doom if that's possible. Oh, I was in the wrong NGS. Here I am.
Okay, and then back to FML for the first map pick.
We'll pick Dragonshire.
Dragon.
Let me double check and confirm with my team super
Sure.
quickly.
No problem.
Yeah, we're still waiting on one more should be home like 3 minutes ago. Online in Discord, but not responding. So I don't know.
We'd like to pick Volskaya, please.
Volskaya. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so guys, I will get the lobby set up, and then I'll invite you guys both in. Then.
All right. I'm gonna rally my troops.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good luck. Have fun.
All right.
GLHF.
All right, guys. So as you heard, we're just getting in there. We're gonna get set up here. The first map is going to be Dragonshire. All right. That's one. Where is? I know what he said it was, but I still don't see it. In there it is. I think I got the right one. Hopefully. We'll find out in a second. All right, guys. So we just get them in here. Tournament draft and team 2 will have that. Sorry guys, just make sure it's all nice and pretty on my end. So we did have a ban on Brax's Holdout from FML, and then a ban on Towers of Doom from the side of the Wretches. And then for maps, we're going to have Dragonshire, followed by Volskaya, which we don't get to see a whole lot. So I'm kind of excited for that. Don't get a lot of Volskaya. So it looks like we're missing 2 so far, 1 from each team. So as soon as we get them in here, we will get rocking and rolling with game number 1. Zed, I'm sorry you're out of gum, but you can definitely cheer on the team. No problems with that. So would we lose 1 and then gain 1? I guess? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the lobby set up still. Let's see who we need to move around in the lobby here. All right. So it looks like one team's in here. I'm just waiting on the other team to get loaded in. And then we'll go rocking and rolling. I got people jumping in and out of the lobby, so I'm a little confused as to who goes where, but hopefully we'll get them all straightened out in just a minute. Thank you guys for your patience with this. Can't control it all, unfortunately. Alright, 1 minute. We're waiting on the last one, guys. Waiting on the last one. Let's see. See if he's got any word from his 5th player. As soon as we know that, we will get rock and rolling here. They got the matching portraits going on. Oh, so nice. So nice. Love me some portrait synergy. We were waiting on 1 member, guys. I believe it's from FML. FML. Yes, we're waiting on 1 member from them. Alright guys, so we're just waiting on 1 more person still. And as soon as we hear about that 5th person, we will be good to go. Sorry guys, again, do apologize about the delay. Something we are not in control of. They're just trying to get their 5th online so we can get moving here, or trying to get a sub, one of the two. I believe they have like, I want to say you have like 15 minutes grace period. It's a pretty long grace period on getting the last person in. Let me look here. Let's see. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. Alright guys, still waiting on one more. I know what we'll do. I got this. Maybe. I really can't put anything, I can't pull anything up on screen. This is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We put like background music on. It's not very fun though. There you go. There you go, some Black Hearts Bay. We do have 15 minutes total, guys. We still got about 10 minutes or so until we run through the rest of the grace period. So hopefully we'll have them in just a moment. Like I said, unfortunately not much I can pull up here. I can talk about the map, Dragonshire. You know, I expect to see teams go for usually 2 frontliners, 2 melee or tank, heroes, bruisers. The reason being is you want to be able to control both the shrine points. So usually you want to have a solo laner that can hold his own really, really well. Usually you're going to want to try to get a bruiser in that role. It's like an Arthas, a Sonya, Dahaka, something that does really well in that role. Blaze. I think you're going to need a main tank for the bottom one. And then you'll have to have a support. And then DPS and maybe a specialist if you're feeling the itch, you know. Basically a pretty standard team comp. Could see some double support possibility. Not very popular in the meta right now, but it could see it come out here. Dahaka, quite possible to be a pick on this map. One of the more popular heroes for this. Other options for globals include Zagara, Falstad, and Brightwing. I feel like Zagara gets a lot of value here. If you get 10 and get your Nidus set up, and you just pop between shrines really fast, it's awesome. And yeah, that could be a solid option for one of the teams to go with the Zagara Nidus network. Other things we could see possibly come out here. I've seen people try Vikings. Vikings is not worth very good here, so I don't think we'll see a Vikings. We might see something weird like an Asmodean, Gazlowe, something along those lines. Murky. Something that can kind of just split push, stay in the lane, get some value pushing that lane up, especially when the DK's been taken. And nothing better than like a Murky and a DK, because Murky is like, I'm suiciding onto your keep or your keep wall because you're going to pop the DK, I'm going to blow my cooldowns, and then you kill me. But whoop-de-doo, I'll be back in 4 seconds anyway, or whatever his cooldown is with the egg. So Murky, you know, could get some value potentially here. I don't know. You could rotate between mid and bot. It's not super smooth, but something you can do. Could maybe a butcher? Could see a butcher come out here. Can make it work. Tyrael's popular. We'll see. It's hard to know with these teams what they're gonna play. I mean, I guess I could just stalk their profiles really quick because I do have them all in the lobby right now. Let's see. No, nothing. Let's see. Nothing weird there. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? We're stalking people, guys. We're stalking them. Nothing like weird there. Like, how did these teams get? Oh, I know it's all MMR based. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, that's why. It's just like, what's going on here? Get some weird MMR spread here from the teams. That's not a bad thing. It just means they're all friends. Ooh, we got some possible high level Asmodean play coming out here. That's a possibility. What else we got? Some Johanna. Not really popular in the current meta, but you know, you might be able to get some value off of her. ETC's a popular one I see on some of these profiles. What else we gonna see? Some Vala kind of died down a little bit as of recently. Not too good in the current meta. Some Varian. Again, another popular pick right now. What is going on up there in chat? You guys do have to remember that whatever you're talking about, you guys are 2 minutes behind me. So, like, that's the hard part. You regret nothing. I appreciate you, Sputter. Oh, I love you guys, chat. I love you all. Rainer. Okay, that's a good level. Rainer. We must have Rainer, actually, maybe? Ooh. We got the 5th. Did we get him? Why is my my keyboard's all out of whack? I gotta figure it. Something's wacky with like Windows 10. I gotta figure out. All right. See if we can get the ready, and if we can, we'll get rocking and rolling, guys. Here with game number 1. Maybe. Roth. Yes, you can. I guess I'm just writing for the readies. Pathetic Wretches are ready to go. I'm just waiting for FML to give me the ready. We're pushing 15 minutes, guys. Again, I do apologize. Not something that normally happens, but does on occasionally come up, unfortunately. All right, guys, we got the other ready. We're going to jump in here to game number 1 between FML Esports and Pathetic Wretches. Now, the map ban was on FLM, so we should see Pathetic Wretches with the first pick, first ban here. Hopefully I said that right. I did. That's a good thing. Because I really want to have to remake that lobby after all that waiting. Alright, so first pick a ban here for the Wretches. Be interested to see what they decide to do here. Mayav, Medivh, Diablo, Phoenix. There's options. That's what I'm saying. There's options. As far as what's going to get taken, I don't know. Because I'm not familiar enough with these two teams. Like I said, I expected the Haka for one of these teams. Because he's very strong here. First pick worthy, I'm not sure. I don't think he's ban worthy in the first phase unless you have something you want to put in that lane against him. They're going to ban the Tracer. Interesting. So that means that we will have Medivh and or Mayav available for the Wretches here if they want him or her, depending on what's banned by FML, potentially. Not sure what FML is going to take here for the ban. That's the hard part, guys. I don't know the teams well enough to know that, like, oh, they should ban this because this team likes this. So because of that, it's a little more guesswork on my end, unfortunately. They're going to ban the Garrosh. I think Garrosh is a solid choice. That will leave both Medivh and Mayav available. Last series of games that we had a little bit earlier, if you guys want to check out the VOD later, we did have some nice Mayav games. Got a lot of value. So, you know, we could see that happen again. First pick for Pathetic Wretches. Other strong options, like I said, the Haka, good choice. Go with an ETC. You could go first pick Stukov or Malfurion if you want to grab your support early. Could go with a Hanzo. Hanzo's great. Nice range poke damage. Able to take camps easy. Junkrat's popular right now. There's a lot of options, which is a good thing for the game. It's a good thing that there's so many options that can go in those first few slots, and you don't feel like this person's OP, we have to grab them no matter what, which was Phoenix when he came out. But don't have to worry about that anymore. They nerfed him. Sonya, gonna go with that strong soul laner. I think I like that choice. It's a good start off here. Now for the 1-2 slot on FML, I'd love to see them grab a support here just so that they don't have to worry about it being banned out. I don't know if they're going to be too stressed about the soul lane pick. They could go with like a Blaze if they know they want it in that soul lane versus Sonya. But I wouldn't stress on that pick. I think it's more valuable to get that support and then maybe a DPS or tank here. Curious to see what they go with. Like I said, they got options. I'm just not sure what they go with overall here. Phoenix, Mayav. Oh snap! Are we gonna have a Warden's Cage and then a Planet Cracker? That'd be awesome. Warden's Cage into a Planet Cracker. They can't go anywhere. Although the other alt makes more sense into a Warden's Cage because it's easier to get the scan on everybody and keep them from running away before the scan finishes. So, yeah. We'll probably see that instead, but it's nice to dream. Nice to dream. 2-3 slot here for Pathetic Wretches. I'd like to see him get the support. Possibility of banning one out then against FML. I think that's a solid thing to do. Same thing with the tank if they wanted. You know, Garrosh is already off the table, so they could take their tank they want, ban out another tank. That's going to limit the tanks down. 3 less tanks. You know, that's 3 tanks you can't pick from then, which does limit the tank pool a good bit. They're going to take the Malfurion and the Hanzo. Again, both heroes strong right now. Malfurion does take quite a bit of work to get value out of, but if you know how to play him, you can get some definite heal value out of him and get a lot done. It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. Ban here for the side of FML. I think they want to look at banning a tank that they don't want, because obviously they can grab their tank in their next rotation. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be a tank. A tank or something that you think they might go with in their backline, potentially. Because they already have a support. They already have a ranged DPS, which is the Hanzo. They have a Sonya, which is the solo lane, and the Bruiser role. So it fills both of those up to go with that tank. So I think a tank ban here pair would go well. Try to limit that tank pool some. They are going to ban Diablos. They're going to limit that tank pool. Diablos is a solid choice. Although the APOC pairs really well with the Warden's Case, so I'm surprised they're giving that up. Like, really surprised they're giving that up, because, yeah, Warden's Cage with a couple members in there, the APOC, they can't really get out of that APOC. I mean, or APOC first and then Warden's Cage around them. Like, you got some options there. And then Planet Cracker on top. The Stukov ban here from the side of the Wretches makes sense. Get rid of the next popular support in the meta right now. Gonna probably end up seeing FML go with something like a Rhaegar, Lucio, something along those lines. I miss the days of Rhaegar being the good support. Like, you just took Rhaegar and you won the game. You take Rhaegar, you win. Easy peasy. 3-4 slot. Yeah, I think support tank in this rotation. And the reason I say support tank in this rotation is that leaves that 5th spot flexible based off of what gets picked up for Pathetic Wretches. Your tank, obviously, you're going to have. Your support, you have to have, no matter what. You could put Phoenix in the solo lane. They don't know if Phoenix is solo laning or if he's going to be in that 4-man or mid-solo, whatever he ends up doing. But they don't know where Phoenix is going to be sitting right now. So at face value, it's hard to tell if Phoenix is solo lane or not. So you should use that to your advantage. They're going to grab the Murden Thrall. So Murden will be their tank. Thrall is going to be their solo laner most likely then. Unless he decides to go Crash Lightning, in which case he will be down in the bottom trying to get that stacked up. I kind of wish they had held the Thrall, because you know they're not going to take a Bruiser because they already have a Sonya. I think it would have made way more sense for them to grab the support there and then save that 5th pick. Worst case, you just grab Thrall. It's not going to go anywhere, honestly. I do not see Pathetic Wretches grabbing a Thrall to pair with their Sonya and their other tank. It's just a lot of frontline. And also the other plus of doing that with grabbing your tank and your support is, let's say they did go with a tank and then another frontline melee hero. You obviously can go right into a Kael'thas or a Tychus to get that extra value. Just a little bit of drafting strategy may have helped out there just a little bit. We'll see. It depends on what's picked up here for the Wretches. Because you also then told them what the solo lane options are for Sonya to play against. Tyrael, Gul'dan. Such a cool Gul'dan skin. I love it. Solo Tyrael. It's got to be Sanctification. I guess they're hoping Sonya can hold that line. As far as supports go, Tyrael, Hanzo, Gul'dan. I'm thinking Rhaegar or Lucio is what needs to be looked at here for FML. Rhaegar or Lucio, I think, is the go-to here. You could go with a Brightwing if you want. It would give you that global bonus, but I'm not sure if she could keep the healing up enough for the poison damage from Gul'dan plus Hanzo arrows. So I think you have to go with something like a Rhaegar. Can't go Uther. Uther just has too much of a hard time versus Gul'dan. Maybe... yeah, it's got to be Rhaegar or Lucio. They're going to go with the Rhaegar. I think that's... like I said, both would have been a good choice. Rhaegar is going to give them that Ancestral, get them that full insta-heal. If they... honestly, based off the comp they have, they could go Bloodlust. Thrall would benefit from it. Phoenix benefits from it. Murden benefits from it. Maiev, in a sense, does benefit from it. Not as much as the other three. Maybe Bloodlust. We'll see, guys. Jumping into game number 1 here of this 2-game series on Dragonshire. Got that beautiful portrait synergy from the side of the Wretches here. Love it. It looks so good. All right, chat. Let me know who you think's gonna win this game. So the lack of frontline heavy like CC kind of worries me for the Wretches. However, I think I just like their comp more. Like just looking at the comps, I feel like I like their comp a little more. But I definitely can't say like they win based off their comp. That's what I'll say. I'm not sure who wins based just off the comp.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
Alright guys. On the left-hand side, we're going to have FML Esports in the blue. And on the right in the red, we're going to have the pathetic Wretches. Tyrael has left the game already.
A hero has
I'm assuming we're going to get a pause in a second.
10 seconds. 5.
Nobody's asked for a pause and Tyrael's a bot.
2. 1.
I was going to say, we got a bot, boys. Yeah, that Tyrael's bot chilling. Yeah, Tyrael just kind of dropped off the face of the earth there. Unfortunately, it was good timing. It's the beginning of the game. Okay, are they ready? Yeah, I know. Okay.
A hero has rejoined the battle.
All right, guys. There we go.
Battle begin.
Tyrael's back in. We're going to have a 5v4 here in the middle. Sonya did head up to the top a little early. Hanzo, we're going to spot out that bush. Show out that Murden trying to sneak around. Hanzo going to get some nice poke in here early. Stun go off from Murden. I'm sure that's going to be 1 stack for him. It is going to be 1 stack for Murden. Hanzo going into that auto attack talent there. At level 1. Gul'dan already at 5 stacks on his level 1 talent. For some reason, we're locked on Maiev, and I'm not sure why. So, hold on, guys. I'm going to have to jerry-rig it, I think. There you go. All right, guys. Sorry about that. We got it back. We got it back. All right. Camps are going to start spawning here. Hanzo in the bottom lane, already soaking.
And let loose
Roth not going to get
like a
pulled.
knight.
We'll have to jump over. Rhaegar should bite him. Rhaegar did not get the bite. Got a little bit of damage, but he's going to eat some tower shots. Get down to about under half health. Playing a little risky there. Sonya up in the top versus Thrall. Looks like Sonya's winning that out so far. Yeah, Sonya's not going to have a problem with mana, so as long as she doesn't overextend, she will be okay. Looks like she's going to go for that early cap here. Up top. Hanzo down in the bottom with the Tyrael. Going to go for the cap. Middle lane, we're going to have the 3v2. Gul'dan and Malfurion holding it down. And most of the action should be down here on this bottom lane, guys. Lots of damage on the Hanzo. Going to get pulled back in and will fall. First blood going to go over to the side of FML Esports. Rhaegar going to be working on the Siege Giants here. This is what Rhaegar used to be known for, is you could just have him take camps whenever you wanted. Still able to do it, not quite as well as before, but still able to get those camps locked down. Sonya going to be rechanneling the top here. And 4 is picked up for both teams. Both teams did a great job on their soak so far. Holding to catch the 2. Malfurion looks like he may fall. Tyrael with the shield at the last second will keep Malfurion alive. Maiev walks back in for some reason. and dies to the Hanzo. Auto attack to the face. Channel now back over to the side of the Wretches. I don't think they get anything off it though. So playing potential gank here on the Sonya. Murder gonna go ahead and back out here. That's gonna be this channel canceled here. Murder not able to land the Stormbolt here. Bottom lane though, we're gonna have the heavy push in from this 3-man. Gonna start doing some damage to the towers. And yeah, unfortunately, just until like 10's hit or somebody just really is out of position, this is going to be a steady back and forth. Tyrael may get caught out here. Pull. Eldruin away just in time. Tyrael makes it out safe and sound. Roth going to get chased, jump over the wall there. Will be A-okay. Rotation now down to the bottom here. Gul'dan and Malfurion needs to be careful. They're going to back up here. Stormbolt will miss. Although Sonya did get the channel back up in that top lane. Hanzo Air going to scout at the point. They're going to find the Phoenix there. And yeah, again, team's just going to rotate here back and forth. The one bad thing about this map is it's just got a very slow early game. Slight XP lead in favor of the Wretches here. Hanzo a little far out. Pull may connect here. Root goes down from Malfurion. Roth should be able to jump over the wall. That does not have that natural agility. Go ahead and start working on clearing the wave here. Quick look at talents. We're going to Tyrael rotate down now. So it's going to be a 4v4. May see an engage here. So you're going to dive in on the back line here. You're going to start poking down at the Phoenix. Root going to connect onto the 2. Murden very low down to 200. Tyrael does fall, but the Maiev falls as well. So going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far. We will see if we see any counter engage here from either team. Stun gonna come out on the Malfurion. It will not make it out. That is gonna be a dead support. And XP still about dead even. Rigger gonna take some tower poke there. Trying to get that bite in wolf form on to the Hanzo. Meanwhile, top lane Sonya and Thrall having it out here. Sonya winning this lane pretty steadily. Hanzo taking a lot of damage. Rhaegar not able to get the pick though. You can see Maiev working on the Siege Giants over here. Get some more pressure on the map. We've not seen any camp rotations from the side of the Wretches, which is a little interesting to me. Especially given they have the Hanzo and the Gul'dan. Both are able to take the Siege Giants at least fairly quickly. Push in on the tower here now. It's being soaked up. Root will connect. And 3 is going to get some nice value down here with these Siege Giants. Sonya is working on the night camp up in the top right. Hanzo has finished his quest at 6 minutes in. That's not too bad at all. More damage on the Gul'dan here. The whole wall has fallen. Thrall does fall up top to the Hanzo. Got to be careful with those scatter arrows in those tight spots. Can get a lot of damage out very quickly. Knights will be taken and push up the top lane. Sonya also makes a rotation over to the Siege Giants. Tennis here from both teams. We are actually going to have a leap this game from the Sonya. We do not see the Planet Cracker. You're going to see the 3-man here being chased by the Tyrael. Hanzo are going to connect. Leap on top of the second stun. Horrify going to go down. Phoenix will die. Rhaegar may not make it out of this either. The heal is not going to be enough from the well. That's going to be 2 kills in favor of the Wretches here. They look at the channel in this bottom lane. Top, though, picked up by Maiev. Her and Thrall going to work on cleaning up this top area here. Sonya going to go ahead and do this camp. Gul'dan going to drop a little bit of poison damage just to try to help Sonya clear this up a little bit quicker. Siege Giants getting some nice value on to this wall. Knights are picked up here for the side of the Wretches. Gul'dan a little far up is going to be able to get out A-okay. A little extra speed from his Tyrael there. Hanzo did retake the top camp. Thrall just kind of chilling in the bush here. Has completed his quest. You can see the stun come out on the Tyrael. Eldruin is set. He's just waiting for the pull to go down. Eldruin away, and Tyrael is A-okay. Escapes without dying here. Sonya now back up in the top versus that Thrall. Hanzo has rotated to the middle here. Tyrael taking some heavy poke damage. Gonna toss the Eldruin just in case. Gonna jump back behind. Hanzo hop over the wall. Gonna stay safe and sound. Sonya recapping the top here for her team. This is not a lot of fights here, guys. This is the teams are playing very safe. That's what I'm gonna say. Which is good, because you should be playing, I mean, well, as well say. They're playing safe so that they don't end up dying, which is good. However, it makes for a really boring cast. Tyrael is going to space check into the Murden. Murden can get rooted, though. Siege Giants will be pushing this bottom lane now. Hanzo making the rotation from the mid. Gul'dan getting a lot of poison damage out. 13s are now here for the side of the Wretches. Let's see if they try to go for a kill here. Why they have a slight advantage. Murden actually going to pop Avatar. That's going to be a cooldown burn. Hanzo going to toss the arrow out. It's going to connect. They're not going to get any value out of it. We're going to see the pull from Maiev. The ult from Phoenix going to connect on 4. Ice block from Malfurion going to help keep him alive. That's going to be a no kills on either side, and ults traded. But more ults traded from FML than from Pathetic Wretches there. Looks like they want to go back in here. Tyrael does have Sanctification if they want. Getting a little low. Does need to heal from Malfurion. Horrify going to come out. Sanctification comes down to help keep Tyrael alive. Tyrael going to go in and get the kill on the Maiev here. Twilight Dream can connect. Get the silence on the 2, but not going to be enough to confirm another kill. Rhaegar will get spotted out here. Thrall starting to make the rotation down. Sonya did die to Thrall up top, it looks like. I'm assuming that's what happened. Roth getting very low. Gonna get the leap just in time. Able to get away. Bottom Shrine will be channeled here by Kendo. Thrall gonna try to start the channel. Tyrael should be able to stall us out. Thrall with the stun. Hanzo are going to come out just in case. Gonna whiff, unfortunately. Sonya did retake the top there. I'm going to come in on the back line. I don't think she's used her ult yet. See, there's the ult. Scan from Phoenix going to connect to multiple members. Hanzo will fall, but Maiev will fall as well. Almost at the exact same time. 1 for 1 so far. Horrify going to come down onto the Phoenix. He's going to get the teleport away here. We're going to take a lot of poison damage. Thrall is up top, rechanneling that shrine. Sonya going to head down to the bottom and pick that shrine up. Gul'dan should be able to hold this off, no problem, with the Malfurion and Tyrael. Again, both teams playing just very safe overall. Kendo with some great positioning in these bushes here. Gonna get the stun on to the Tyrael and back away. We'll be able to heal right back up through that damage. Sonya a little far forward. Rhaegar gonna come bite her in the butt. Drop the totem down here. Murden gonna have the spear. It will connect with the Stormbolt. Tyrael gonna actually get pulled in on a big Hanzo arrow. Gonna connect just in time. Sanctification gonna come down as well. Here's the turnaround now. Hanzo's not there. Twilight Dream gonna connect on 4 members. They're still trying to get the picks. Leap's gonna come out on the 3 members here. Doom is gonna fall on that Phoenix. Sonya whirlwinding away, trying to get the kill. Spear in again. Thrall's now going to fall. That's going to be 2 kills so far, 4-0 in favor of the Wretches here. And they will walk away from that fight. What looked to be a bad spot for Sonya for a second. Actually, great turnaround from the Wretches. Hanzo rotating up to the top to try to get the channel on this. I don't think Murden will let him have it, though. Has the Gul'dan rotate up with the Malfurion. It's going to be a 3v2 here. Sonya working on that bottom. There's the Avatar. There's the pull on 2. Ice block from Malfurion. There's the Horrify. Warden's Cage comes down. They're trying to get the kill. Can they get the kill? They do get the kill there. Malfurion, though, in trouble on the backline. Murden trying to get the kill desperately, but will fall. Another 2 kills in favor of the Wretches. Sonya did get that night camp in the bottom. Still holding the channel. Phoenix is going to make the rotation down, possibly. No. MJ Doom going to chill out in the bush. They're going to try to stall this. Totem going to get put down. That's going to be the first Dragon Knight of the game in favor of the Wretches. They're going to be pushing down this middle lane. Sonya was on the Siege Giant camp, so she will be able to pick that up. Try to get some value bottom with that. Dragon Knight takes the 2 towers. Looks like they're going to rotate up to the top. Roth just clearing out this wave. Trying to make it so that his team's wave, they're going to get pushed up here. And force Phoenix to stay. Top lane, we're going to see the DK now pushing in. Tyrell's the one in the DK, which is actually a good choice considering he does have the Eldruin to get away when this pops. So he can stay a little deeper, a little longer. Murden going to finish his quest finally at 14 minutes in. Wall falls. Spear does not connect with anyone. But the Hanzo arrow is doing some great damage. 4 is starting to fall. Thrall is in the bottom dealing with those Siege Giants. Looks like he may actually push in on the fort there. Try to get some trade value as well. This is known as Bridge of Death. Leaf can come out. Hanzo arrow on top of it. The cleanse was still activated. So we're actually going to see the Hanzo arrow connect, but not actually get the stun, unfortunately. They're going to get the wall down here. Needs to be careful. This is the Bridge of Death for a reason. Because if you stay too long, you will die. You see the pull in. Horrify not going to connect. And actually, Gul'dan is going to fall here. Stayed a little too long. Roth will get targeted by Phoenix. 4 is still here in the middle. He should be able to get away, though. He's going to be able to get the little jump there. Shield from Tyrael. Speed boost to get away. That's going to be a 1-for-0 trade in favor of FML. And now we see this. Now we're back to the weird phase again. Now, here's the advantage. Because up top we did lose the fort for FML, it's going to be tough for their solo laner to hold that. However, in the bottom, neither team has a well. So that's going to stay about even. Siege Giants picked up. Going to be pushing in here with this 5-man. Sonya did just cap the night camp, so they know they have the easy push here. Fort falls in the bottom. Sonya with a nice flank here. Does have leap. 20 is available for the team. Wretches still have about a level and a half to go. They cannot take a fight here. They did get that fort, which is good for them before that 20 hit. You can see the rotation up to the top here. FML wants to go ahead and grab this camp. There may be the invade, though. Is Sonya going to blind spirit? They do just a little too late, unfortunately. Pull from Mayav. Sonya, big leap with the Hanzo arrow on top of it. Thrall just dropped the Earthquake, but the Sanctification is going to be there to protect the team. Rhaegar not going to get the Ancestral on Thrall. He will fall. It's going to be the first kill so far. Tyrael very low in the back line, trying to play safer. Going to get the shields on his team. Sonya spinning to winning up on the Bridge of Death. Ancestral is going to connect with the Murden. That's going to be one more kill in favor of Pathetic Wretches. We do have the DK available to be channeled here. Looks like Sonya will go ahead and go cap the top while the 3-man rotates down to the bottom. Hanzo with that quick rotate is going to play it safe. We're going to scout out the 2 here. Malfurion playing a little back. They get the heal on Roth there. Still fairly low. Root on Murden going to be good. Tyrell now has made the rotation, as is Sonya. They have the 5v4 still, so they can actually take this fight if they want. I think they're just waiting on ults. Leap is now back up, so is Hanzo Arrow. Sonya going to go in. Arrow going to connect with 2. We should see the Leap now. Leap going to connect again with 2 members. They're trying to get the damage out. We see the kill onto the Maiev and the Rhaegar. Ult from Phoenix going to go out and connect on all 5 members, but not get a kill. Thrall will rotate to the top to go ahead and get the channel. Try to buy his team just a little bit of time here. Get some pressure pulled off. Tyrael now making the rotation up to the top. Well, sorry guys. A little bit of mini map problem, but we're okay. Siege Giants taken here for the side of the Wretches. Gul'dan in the middle here with the Sonya. Murder going to try to stall it out. Stormbolt does not connect. DK going over to the Wretches. 20 has been picked up for FML though, so they will have a chance to defend here. And are they going top? They're going top. Okay. So generally you don't go top because Bridge of Death. This beautiful thing right here. But they're gonna go for that keep. They want it down. They want those catapults pushing. I'm surprised though, because they could have got value on those forts. See the root on 4 from Thrall. This is a 20-minute Dragon Knight. Does some hefty damage. Keep will fall.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
The question is, what are they going to do with the DK? Has about 40 seconds left. Looks like they're going to try to get a pick so they can go for core here. Big pull on the Tyrael. Sanctification going to come out though. Keep Tyrael safe and sound. That's a big cooldown though. They're going to have to back off now. They're not really able to take a team fight at this point. Sonya may have a tough time getting out of that. There's going to be the cage. Leap over. Eldruin going to get Tyrael out as well. Root from Malfurion on the bridge. Going to catch the team out. They want more though. Horrify is going to come down. Ancestral will connect. Silence comes out from Twilight Dream. Going to hit 4. And everybody's fighting on the bridge of death here. Rhaegar drops the totem here. Pull in onto 2. Percival very low. Tyrael is going to fall here. He will be the first casualty. Big value though. They get the 3 kills there off of that. Kill then on to Murden. Phoenix is the last one left alive. So this is going to be a 4-for-1 trade. And this is going to be GG here. Sonya going to go in on the core. There's a catapult there. As long as Sonya doesn't die, they will be fine. Sonya, one of the best core killers in the game once you get to a far enough level. Same thing with Illidan. Sonya actually going to fall here. They call GG, but they're not attacking the core. I don't know why. Is it, I was going to say, if that did it, if for some reason Phoenix killed them all and they didn't wipe the core, I was going to laugh. It was a bit hilarious. Congratulations to the pathetic Wretches. Not being so pathetic, taking game number 1 here in their favor. Quick look at the stats and talents for you guys. Hanzo with 115,000 hero damage. MVP. Look at that. Look at that bright line all the way across there for Hanzo. Look at that shiny stuff. So shiny. Quick look at talents for you guys too as well for anyone curious. And then, oop, oop, boom. There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to get the second map here. It is going to be Volskaya for map number 2. That is going to be chosen by Pathetic Wretches. So hopefully they got a solid plan here. Let's see. Get them both in here. Alright guys, let's get the teams loaded in here. We'll get rocking and rolling with game number 2. That was a good one. Like, okay, the first half of the game, uber boring. Because there was like nothing going on. Which I think we can all agree on. Obviously. But the latter half of the game, lots of action. Really enjoyed it. Teams did a great job just playing safe and making sure they don't lose too much, which is a hard thing to do. You know, Heroes is about how much value can you get with what you have without going too far. He didn't connect or something. Get him invited again. That's the hard part. So because of that, you know, you have to play that fine line, and both teams were kind of holding back from that line. I think neither team was like, let's go for it. Like, let's push this some. I felt like they were both very casual about as far as what can we get. For instance, that first DK, they went top with it. Normally you want to go bottom. Now I know the thought process. You have the Siege Giants pushing bottom, so let's go ahead and go top. That way they'll get value. Thrall ended up staying, but they didn't really get too much more value because it's like, okay, now we got to push on the bridge of death. Middle lane would get opened up for them. Like, they could have taken top, rotated middle, taken down the middle fort. That's going to open that up, make it a little bit easier for the next cap because there's going to be less safety net for FML. I think that would have been a better push to move over that way. There we go. So yeah, I think they might have got a little more value if they had taken it down and gotten that middle fort. Just because it would, like I said, opened up the map for them, gave them more options, make it a little less safer for FML on the map in that middle rotation there. But again, they won at the end of the day, which is all that matters. We're getting them in here, waiting on the last person to hop in the lobby, guys, and then we'll get rocking and rolling with game number 2. All right. A little bit of love from both the teams here. The Wretches complimenting Rhaegar on his cleanses, which he has some good ones, especially that one where he cleansed out of 2 stuns. Like, he cleansed my Av, and the cleanse was long enough to get him out of the Hanzo area as well. We get the ready for both teams, guys. Game number 2 starting here on Volskaya Foundry. Or Volskaya, I don't know why it says Volskaya Industries when it's Volskaya Foundry, but you know what? I don't work for Blizzard. I'm just saying. Like, it says Tomb of the Spider Queen. It says Blackheart's Bay. It says Sky Temple. This is the one that says Volskaya Industries instead of Volskaya Foundry. So which one is it? That's the question. Ban here for FML. They do have the first pick, first ban for this game. After last game, what do you look to ban? If you want to try to get Mayav again, I think you ban Tyrael. I think Tyrael was a big counter for them. He did a lot for his team. They're going to ban the Medivh. So going to ban that portal rotation option. Interesting. That's what I'll say. It's interesting. I don't know, again, how much scouting the teams have done with each other. So I don't know if that's more of a target ban or just like Medivh strong right now. So as Mayav, let's ban Medivh. And then hopefully we'll get Mayav if they don't ban it. If they do, then we'll get something else like the Phoenix or the Diablo, something along those lines. Ban here for the side of the Wretches. Let's see what they decide to go with. Honestly, I feel like you get rid of the Mayav. I mean, yes, they did handle playing against the Mayav really well. But I don't know if it's worth dealing with again, if that makes any sense. Another option would be Stukov. He gets a lot of value here, but obviously then you limit your supports and risk them taking the Malfurion. They're gonna be on the Gul'dan here. Garrosh insta-lock for the side of FML. They knew what they wanted there. It's a good reason to get rid of Medivh is if you want Garrosh, because Garrosh just throws people away and Medivh can portal them back to safety. So getting rid of the Medivh, a solid choice for that Garrosh pick up there in that first spot. And now the Wretches have to figure out what they want to take in this one too. I think I'd like to see them take support tank. Or DPS support. That'll give them the early support pick. And then, like I said, the DPS or the tank, so they don't have to worry about losing it to a pick or ban. Support-wise, Stukov is the most popular here. There's the Stukov. And they're going to go with the Tychus for DPS. Tychus does have his little short booster jump he does. So that will help him get out of situations. You can have Odin to help siege and defend from the Protector. Solid pickup here for this first rotation for Pathetic Wretches. As far as this 2-3 spot for the side of FML, support for sure. I say you take the Malfurion if you want it, otherwise it'll probably get banned out against you. And then either a solo lane or a ranged DPS. You got your options. I feel like if you want the Hanzo, you should take it. Otherwise, or Chromie. Chromie's a good option too. But unless you like really want one of those two, I feel like you take your solo lane. And kind of lock that in early. Maybe go with that Sonya. Give yourself some more CC. Blaze Hanzo. So they're not going to grab the support. They're going to risk the support being banned out from them. They take the Blaze for the solo lane, Hanzo for the ranged DPS. Now both of those heroes do great on the points. Blaze more so than Hanzo, but Hanzo has some nice poke. As you saw last game, Hanzo was able to get value, even though it wasn't on the side of FML, it was Pathetic Wretches Hanzo. He can get work done. And one day, with enough practice, I will have a good enough Hanzo to be able to do that too. Not right now, but one day, hopefully. As far as the second ban phase here, we're going to have the first ban of the second ban phase going over to Pathetic Wretches. Honestly, I feel like this is a support ban. Like, just ban a support. Like, you already know. Just ban a support. That's my thought, at least. I feel like you just get rid of Malfurion. I think. I mean, it might be wrong, but I feel like that's what you go with to get rid of. It's CC. It helps control the point. Yeah, Malfurion. So you can get the bigger root going down. Like, that's going to zone off a good size portion of that control point. You can't enter or exit while that root's down. It's up there for a little bit. It's a couple seconds, which could cause you some trouble. As far as the ban for FML, I'd love to see them go with the tank ban because they've already secured their tank. Another option is banning out a solo laner. Now, Tychus could sit down in that solo lane. That is an option. But more likely than not, there'll be another solo laner. But you know they're going to take a tank for sure. My go-to is ETC. That's my initial thought as a ban for a tank. However, Murden could be okay as well here for the side of Pathetic Wretches. They're going to get rid of Diablo. Okay, so Diablo does get some value. There are some nice corners here where he can get the stun off of his charge. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right pickup though. Given what you have. We'll see though. We'll see. Pick here for the side of the Wretches. I'd love to see them grab their tank and their solo lane and then try to give that fifth spot that flexibility to kind of counter what gets picked up in the 4-5 for FML. FML does need a support still, so you know that. And then they'll need some other source of damage most likely. So knowing that, if you take your tank and your solo laner, you leave that option open to try to counter that support that gets picked up. For instance, they take an Uther. You grab Lunara. Get that poison damage going. They're going to take ETC to Dahaka, so they will take their tank and their solo lane. I like the Dahaka. Not a lot of bushes on this map, so a little less value as far as him getting around the map. Makes it a little more difficult, but still a great solo laner. able to hold his own. He's got lots of self-sustain, and this is going to leave that 5th spot open to kind of counter what gets picked up here for the side of FML Esports. FML, I think we're going to see the Rhaegar again, or possibly a Lucio. Those are my initial thoughts. You could see a Brightwing just counter the global, although I feel like if you want to do that, you just take the Falstad. Because Brightwing's going to have a tough time healing. Especially with 2 tanks that are up front. Although Poly does get value with the Garrosh toss. Garrosh gets a knock up, toss back in, polymorph so they can't get out. Blaze stun. They're dead. Could be an option. Gonna go with the Rhaegar again, and that might have. Honestly, I don't know what you take here if you're the Wretches. They need damage. It needs to probably be a ranged damage of some sort. Tychus is ranged, but like he's pretty close still. He's not super range damagey. He's more like a melee, almost melee range hero, in my opinion. That's how I consider him. It's like a melee bruiser, like that role, even though he's technically ranged. Li Ming, maybe? She can get out of situations if she needs to. You could go Jaina and go for the ice block later on. Another option, you could go straight melee. You could go with like a Ragnaros or a Zeratul to get on the back line, try to get the picks on Hanzo and Rhaegar, force the tanks off the front line. Could be an option. I'm gonna go with that Jaina. Try to get her that ice block. She will have to work on her quest to get that, but hopefully she'll make it there in time before it gets too deadly for her. Guys, we're going to have map number 2 here. Vault Sky Foundry. Let me know who you think's going to win based off the draft. Honestly, just looking at the draft, if I remove the names, just looking at the draft, I feel like I have to give the draft over to FML on this game. I feel like they have a slightly better draft, and they're going to have a little bit higher chance of winning this matchup. But they don't have the portrait synergy that we see on the side of the Wretches, so that may be all it takes to win. Alright guys, so we're going to be jumping in to game number 2 here of this 2-game series. Nexus Gaming series. On the right, in the red, we're going to have the pathetic Wretches. They have Mount Synergy 2 and Color Synergy. Oh, be still my beating heart. They win. They win, guys. Game over. Wretches win. Portrait Synergy, Mount Synergy, Color Synergy. Oh. Team knows what's going on. On the left-hand side in the blue, we're going to have FML Esports trying to win, trying to bring it back here and tie us up with a 1-1. We'll see if they're able to pull it off here. Teams are going to march down the center. The Hawk are actually going to head to the bottom right off the bat. Look at him. He's so beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Those beautiful horses. Jaina get a nice spot out there on the Garrosh with the random lance. Wave going to be started to work on here. Blaze going to come around the back side. And Dahaka will start working on the bottom lane. Power slide not going to connect with anybody. And that is going to be wave number 1. Looks like we're going to see more of a rotation style here. Roth may be in trouble. Actually going to be okay, I think. Maybe. Garrosh was able to slow the rotation down. Was it enough, though, is the question. Looks like it was not enough to get that kill on the Jaina. It looks like their plan is just going to have Jaina rotate between the lanes, clear as much of the wave as she can with her Blizzard, and then rotate back up. Roth trying to get that early damage on there. Gotta get that quest stacked up trying to get that ice block that's going to be very necessary later on in the game. ETC going with the globe talent, so the rotation here from him makes sense. Dahaka in the bottom against the Blaze here. Both tanks have self-sustain. So it's kind of like the battle of self-sustain here. And it looks like that's getting slowly won out here by the Dahaka. You know, we're going to see the rotation continue here for the side of the Wretches and FML Esports. Attempt to slow on the rotation. Raw taking a little bit of poke here. Tychus may be in trouble here. Garrosh is going to get the throwback to the knockoff. We're also getting the pull from Mayav. Body blocks are there. Tychus will fall. First blood over to FML Esports. This map was chosen by the Wretches as a reminder, I believe. Yeah, Wretches did choose the map here. Support camp gonna be worked on here. The healing pulse gonna be picked up, maybe? A little miscommunication on who's gonna take it there. Bottom lane, Gina gonna come down, help out Dahaka here. Blaze down to about half health or so. We see Gina make the rotation over to the turret camp. On the left, we'll see Maiev working on their turret camp as well. No one on the point quite yet. ETC gonna go ahead and clear up that top lane. Make sure they don't get too far behind. They are about a quarter level or so behind on XP. Knock up. Burrow. Interesting choice on Dahaka there. Talenting into the knockback off of his burrow so that Garrosh can't toss him right away. I like that adjustment. That's a great thing to pick up there. Did see the hard camp taken on the right for the pathetic Wretches. Gonna try and get some pressure in that top lane. Bottom lane, Dahaka gonna take a little bit of poke damage. Rhaegar now coming up with Blaze. Dahaka not far behind. Power Slide gonna come out. Dahaka gonna get into the team. Silence gonna come out. Not able to get the kill on the Blaze. Gonna get the jet away. Unstoppable comes out for the Garrosh. Healing Pulse gonna drop along with the turret. Both teams still alive. Toss on ETC. Power Slide out, but the pull back in is gonna be enough to get a kill. However, the counter kill on Garrosh. Both tanks are down now. Kill now onto the Tychus. Can they get another counter kill though? Dahaka very low is gonna fall, as is Stukov, but they do get the kill on Mayav. So this is gonna be a 2-for-4 trade here in favor of FML. They will get this channel, and this will give them the protector. And so they're gonna put the Hanzo and the Rhaegar in it. Good choice considering Blaze has some good wave clear. Top lane, we did see a little bit of value from that camp, about half the tower, but not a ton. Meanwhile, in the middle, we're going to see the push in from this very early protector. Not going to get too much value here, just considering how early it is in the game. But they will be able to take down a couple walls, it looks like here. Yep, nothing too exciting. Dahaka still in the bottom soaking. About a level lead for the favor of FML. So I love seeing Dahaka down there trying to keep the XP up so they don't fall too far behind off this protector pickup for FML. Toss in on ETC. Power Slide through. Pull back in though. Not going to be enough. ETC will fall. And 10 is almost here for the side of FML. Wretches need to be very careful. Dahaka doing his best to soak both lanes. Is going to help get his team so that they're only about a level behind or so. 10 now going to be here for the side of FML. We'll see what they decide to go with. The Warlord's challenge, very typical. Hanzo going to go with the arrow. Ancestral bunker. I'm assuming it's Warden's Cage. I would assume, but they haven't actually locked it in yet. Yeah, there's the Warden's Cage. You see teams posturing in the middle here. We're going to go ahead and work on this camp over on the side. And up top, we're going to see ETC clear out this camp with Jaina. Both teams now in possession of a turret. Support item in the hands of FML. Possible invade here 10 now picked up. We're going to see Ring of Frost from the Jaina. Everything else fairly standard. Stukov, we're going to go with the flailing swipes instead of the shove. That's a tough one. It has a little bit of counter synergy with the mosh pit, but it's also good to help get your team out of a pinch. So I think swipes could get them value here. Let's see the Hanzo checking around with that spread on a scatter arrow. Rotation here for the Wretches between middle and top, trying to keep the XP up. Middle lane not being soaked. Blaze is down there. Looks like they may look for engage here. HC gonna get a power slide. Mosh pit on the 2. There's gonna be the cleanse, the tossed out, but actually be not connect on the ETC. They're gonna get the silence from the Stukov and a big kill. We're gonna see Garrosh and Hanzo fall. Healing camp or healing pulse item stolen away too. So it's 2 kills in favor of the Wretches here. They know how to combo. Garrosh just a little off on that throw. Obviously, you can't target who you throw. You just have to be, it's whoever's closest to you. And he was a little closer to the Maev instead of the ETC. So was not able to cancel that mosh pit. You see with the power slide, not going to be able to connect to get anything. We will have Garrosh and Hanzo both back up now, so the control point will have the 5v5 option. Blaze in the bottom, the Haka in the middle. The Haka making the rotation up. ETC trying to get the power slide, not going to connect. There goes the Odin from Tychus. Roth going to drop the Blizzard there. Silence going to come out. Ancestral will connect. Unstoppable with the taunt. Trying to get the kill on the Jaina, but Roth will make it out okay. The Haka kind of on his own in this 4-man. Ring of Frost going to connect on 3. They are not going to be able to get the kill on the Hanzo or the Maev. They are both extremely low. Oh, almost picked up there with that last shot from the Odin. That is going to be a 1-for-0 trade. ETC trying to do some poke. Needs to be careful though. Does not want to fall to a 2-man here. We're going to see Rhaegar work on this camp. They're going to want this pressure up in the top lane. Most likely that means they are going to go ahead and give up this objective at this point. Garrosh just now coming back up is going to have to make the full rotation in. ETC now done with his globe quest. There's the protector. We'll see who goes in. It looks like it's going to be the Haka and Jaina. So we will see the 3-man stay up here with this protector, it looks like. Not going to split Soak off on the bottom lane. About a quarter level lead or so still for XP for FML, but that should be closed very quickly here with these structures. Taunt, pull in, and toss from Garrosh. Lots of damage going out, but Tychus going to make it out just barely. Stukov with the heal, and we see the kill on the Maev here. And it looks like they're going to continue just to push up this top lane. Blaze is in the bottom, making this a 4v3. Hanzo going to take some heavy damage from that protector, down to about half health or so. 4 is going to fall. And it looks like we're going to see the rotation to the mid here from this protector. Not going to be able to get too much done here. Looks like they will get another tower. They might get the other one, but it's fairly low on health and time. Yet they do just... No, they don't get the tower. There you go. They're able to get it there. Just a need a little extra help, a little extra poke. So XP still evened up here. Looks like a tiny bit of a lead for the Wretches here, but the XP being even because Blaze soaked that whole time is great for FML. Power slide not going to connect on to the Maev here. Garrosh gets the knock up, not going to have the toss. There's a toss on the ETC, not going to get a lot of value though off of that. teams are going to posture here around the support camp. Support camp started here. The Hawk are going to be rotating down. ECC going to spot out this 5-man here. And that's going to signal the safety for the Wretches to, or for the FML to go ahead and take this camp. However, Dahaka does have Burrow up because he walked down. Roth gets tossed in. You're going to see the silence goes down. The mosh pit on top of Roth will fall. He gets the Ring of Frost off. They're going to get kills on the 2. Blaze in the bunker, but extremely low. Healing Pulse picked up by the Hanzo. Blaze is able to make it out is the question. He's got about 100 HP or so. They don't have the range for it. Blaze able to make it all out alive, so going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of the Wretches. They will get their 16 picked up about a half-level lead or so. They were just not quite able to get that pick on the Blaze there. And great job on Hanzo taking that healing pulse before escaping. I mean, that's going to give them that healing pulse, which they're going to need for this next fight. The Haka pushing in the bottom. We're going to see the turret camp here stolen away from FML Esports by the Wretches. Actually, the turret camp on the other side is available too. So technically, they could go for triple turrets, which could be a little scary on that point. Dropping 3 turrets down. Quick look at talents here for you guys, for anyone curious. 16 finally picked up for FML. Looks like everything is done quest-wise as far as I can tell. Looks Blaze has still his level 7. Not quite done yet, but almost there.
A protector is almost ready.
Protector going to be spawning in the bottom.
I bring it online.
Looks like we're going to see Jaina go ahead and grab this camp real quick here. Just blowing it up. That will get some extra pressure in the top lane. They are going to go ahead and grab this other turret camp. This is going to give them 3 turrets, which that's going to give them a lot of value. There's a toss in on to the Haka. Going to burrow and get the burrow underneath the Warden's cage. That's going to be a alt burned. 2 alts burned. Warlord's Challenge was used as well. So that will be on cooldown. So we're going to have 3 turrets on the side of the Wretches and a heal pulse for FML. Channel going to start initially for FML. ETC starting to move in. Does drop the turret down. Tyken going to pop the Odin here. Moshpit going to connect with 3 here on the conveyor belt. There's a quick blow up on the Blaze and Maya there. Hanzo Arrow not going to connect. Power slide by ETC. Garrosh is not going to make it out of this. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade in favor of the Wretches. With the big blow up, those 3 turrets just hanging out in the middle doing all that extra damage. Top lane, we do see the push in here from that camp that Jaina grabbed. Rhaegar looks like he's moving up with the Hanzo to clear that up. Jaina going to go ahead and clear up this middle wave. Try to prep these waves up, keep the pressure on the map for her team as much as possible. We're all just like walking right up. It's like, yeah, I'm going to start doing damage here. You guys can't do anything about it because you're dead. They are going to go ahead and take the fort here, it looks like. Stukov handling the channeling portion. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we have the Dahaka and Tychus working on this fort. Going to get it down to under half health. Let's see the attempted stop here. Nope, the Protector will get spawned in here. Dahaka and Jaina going to be in the Protector again. This fort in the middle is fairly low. You can see the power slide not going to connect with anyone. Looks like we may see the push in here on the middle or top from the side of the Wretches. Obvious advantages of pushing it up top is you do have those camps that spawn. Protector going to do a lot of damage to the enemy team. Stukov silence on the gate going to help zone for his team. Wall is down. Healing pulse is out. Protector going to move in and getting fairly low on health though here. Talk going to come out. Warden's cage going to fall. Hanzo Arrow is going to come out as well. Mosh Pit, though, going to connect on multiple members here. They will get the kill on the Tychus, but Blaze will fall as well. Jaina going to pop out. Look for a potential tongue from the Dahaka here. Tossing on the Dahaka. He will be able to burrow and stay out of this. They want to take this keep down, but not going to be able to here. Dahaka pulled back in. Does he have the tongue? He does, but it's not going to matter. He will fall. So going to be a 1-for-2 trade in favor of FML, but 20 is here for the side of the Wretches. And the biggest advantage on those 2 kills is it's going to give a little bit of time for FML to try to get XP, try to get to 20 before Tychus and Dahaka both spawn. Now, obviously, Dahaka can come back in whenever he wants. We're going to see the push in by the 4-man here. Top, we're going to see the camp taken for the side of the Wretches. They are going to have to hearth and kind of defend this. They can't let them push this whole area for free. The next protector will be in the middle, so they could also go for game here. With this fort being down, we'll open up that option for them. Hanzo are going to check the camp here. Jaina, meanwhile, going to go ahead and work on the healing camp here. Will Blaze spot it out? Blaze is actually not going to spot this out. Roth, though, falls to the camp. I think he thought he could get it, but it's going to reset. It's going to leash, and that's going to be a long 50+ second death timer. They now have to wait for Jaina to come back up. Big mistake there by Roth. 20 now here for FML Esports. Unfortunately, they're not going to take advantage of this Jaina being dead for another 30 seconds. They're going to go ahead and grab their camp. Get that turret. They do have the heal pulse. Jaina back up. Oh. Pushing here on the middle fort. This is really opening up the map. Double turrets and heal pulse for the side of FML will make it a lot easier to claim this next objective. Jaina now back up. Is going to be up in time for this, but they did give up a fort because of Jaina's death, and they did not get the heal pulse. You see the camp taken here for the side of FML. Going to get that extra pressure on the map. And looks for a possible engage here from both teams. ETC kind of hiding out in the bush. Blaze can actually spot him out, but ETC will spot the like it's a double spot. Channel going to get started for the pathetic Wretches. Toss on the ETC out. Dahaka going to go in. Burrow charge going to come down. Ring of Frost going to connect. Get the blow up on the Garrosh there. It's going to be a very early kill. Turret did go down. Heal pulse taken. Mosh Pit going to connect onto Blaze there. ETC knocked out of the Mosh Pit. We're going to see the kill now on the Garrosh and the Maiev. That's 2 so far. Rhaegar not looking so pretty. Will fall as well. Hanzo makes it out alive. But honestly, that is pretty much GG at this point. What? They just go middle. Why aren't they going middle? Go middle team. I don't know why they're not walking middle right now. All they have to do is let Dahaka sit on this, and then they send the 4-man to get the keep. I mean, obviously, yes, the projector can do it too, but that they could have marched in here and just finished this up. They're still going to be able to. This is a 21-minute protector, so it definitely has the damage output here. And guys, this looks like the end of the game, unfortunately. Shield is going to fall very quickly here. Garrosh going to go ahead and do his best to peel, but I don't think it's going to matter. The shield is gone. Core is down to 60%. ETC going to get a nice power slide trying to peel for his team, but Jaina and Tychus are focused on this core. That's going to be GG. Game number 2 going over to the Wretches here, taking the series with a 2-0. Congratulations to them. I mean, if we want to be nitpicky, they should have just marched course since they got the 4 kills. But you know, we'll give it to them. We'll let them have their protector fun. Okay. Don't want to be too much of a party pooper over here, you know. All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Here are the stats and talents for anyone interested. So, yeah, guys, that is it. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to Pathetic Wretches taking the series with a 2-0. FML Esports will be back, though, I am sure. I appreciate having you all here. Real quick, thank you to Zad for the bits. I saw those drop in, cheering for FML. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. If you guys enjoyed the cast, up above there is a follow button. Press that. Whenever I go live, you get a notification. It's great. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday with Heroes of the Storm the majority of the time. Sometimes we get PUBG or some other games tossed in there, but usually it's Heroes of the Storm. Almost always have a cast each night. Next cast should be on Tuesday of next week. I know I have one on Thursday. It's going to be Heroic Division for NGS, so you guys definitely want to come check it out. Should be fun. If you guys really enjoyed the cast, up above there's a subscribe button. You can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. Not required. Entertainment is always free here, but I do appreciate if you would consider subscribing. Down below is Twitter. You guys can see what games are coming up the day of. I always post on Twitter on there. So follow me there if you guys want to know what games are coming up on the Tuesday or Thursday, depending on what day it is. Otherwise, guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate having you all here more than you all know. This channel can't be here without you all, because if I was talking to myself, let's be honest, it would not be any fun for anybody. I mean, honestly, it's all because you guys are here. That's the real reason that I'm able to stick around and do this kind of fun stuff. So thank you all for being here. That's gonna be it for me, guys. I might be back on the line between now and Tuesday. You will just have to follow me to find out. So if you don't follow, you won't find out. Just saying. But otherwise, guys, I should see you guys on Tuesday. I will put you guys over to some more Nexus games. If there's I think there's another one running still. I don't know, it's pretty late, but we'll see if there's one running. I'll put you guys over to it in just a moment. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a great night. I will see you all later.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Erase all of these broken dreams and